Thank you, Sammy. Chad Outlaw Jr. Estes, along with my partner in crime, Brant Preacher Man Frigel, and my lovely wife, Lady Diane Estes. We took the road to Cassville tonight as the Aurora Hound Dogs come to town to take on the hometown Cassville Wildcats. This pregame sponsor is City of Aurora. Are you ready to get active and have fun at the City of Aurora Recreation Center, where they have an indoor track, basketball and pickleball courts, exercise equipment, and open gym daily and nightly? Check for youth programs, leagues, and community events with the City of Aurora Rec Center. Before we go any further, I want to remind people about the Apple and Google sponsor, who's Mercy Hospital. Mercy Hospital of Aurora, where your life is their work. Mercy Hospital of Aurora, where quality care matters. A lot of different options and ways to tune in to the Hound Dogs tonight, folks. Week 9 already. Keep KSW with you wherever you go. Take your phone app with you to the game, day or night, or on the road for local coverage of high school sports and local news. You'll find the KSWM app in the Apple and Google Play app stores. You can also go to AuroraWebTV.com to watch live or archived games. You can also go to RadioTalon.com, or you can go to YouTube and search Aurora Web TV. So, Brant, we had a little precip on the way down. We'll get to the field conditions here in a little bit, but it's going to be maybe a wet and a soggy night here in Cassville, Missouri.
Yeah, I think it's been raining down here most of the day. The field looks pretty good right now, Chad, but the more traffic that gets on, especially in the middle of the field where most of the game is played, we could see that have some effects on the game today.
Yep, Aurora looking to break the streak. We'll get into that here in a little bit. Cassville has had the Hound Dogs number, well, the last couple decades. But we're taking the show on the road. The broadcast team sponsor is the Clark Center. They have offices in Dade, Berry, and Lawrence counties. Go to www.clarkmentalhealth.com to find the phone number for services in your area. Clark Community Mental Health Center, moving forward, improving lives and communities through compassion and care. All right, Brant, not only is this a conference game, this is a big Class 3 District 6 game. We'll break down the numbers, and then we'll get to the keys to victory. But Cassville comes in with a 5-3 record. The Hounds are a 2-6 this season. At home, Cassville 3-1 on the season. Hound Dogs 1-3 away from home. The numbers inside the game. On the offensive side, Aurora averaging 19.1 points per game to Cassville's 31.6 points per game. And on the defensive side, Aurora giving up 41.8 points per game. A couple of those games did help elevate that average. But Cassville giving up 27.8 points per game defensively. So you never know when these two teams they get together. But, Brand, I'm going to go to the keys to victory, and then you're going to see what you got for me as the keys to victory is brought to you by Thunder Bay Car Wash. As on Elliott Avenue in Aurora, Missouri, a clean car is a happy car, and every day is Thunder Bay Day at Tally Media. So what are some of your keys to victory tonight? You might might have to ask you this and that and this because Hounds are desperate looking for a W tonight.
Well, here's the thing. I want to talk about Cassville first. We are playing a team tonight.
Yes.
It's going to be tough sledding. I'm just going to say that right off the bat for the Hound Dogs. We're playing a disciplined team, a consistent team, a stubborn team. You look at all season, they have been in every game. Losing only to Seneca, the Big 8 winner.
Yeah.
They can't lose now. Seneca solidified their place on top, 33-27.
Wow.
So this is a good team coached by a fellow Hound Dog alumni,
That's
Coach
right.
Weldy. So Coach Weldy used to coach for us in Aurora. It's his son.
Correct.
So that apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. His teams are disciplined. They know what to do. They don't kill themselves.
And he's in his 4th year.
Yes.
On the varsity side.
Yes.
Clay Weldy.
Clay Weldy is. So like you said earlier, we haven't beaten them in 20 years. So we play tonight. Cassville, they don't run the ball like Seneca, but they do run the ball well.
Right.
They don't throw the ball like Monette, but they do throw the ball well. They are a well-rounded team. So basically, all the Hound Dogs have to do is everything that they haven't been real great at all season. We have to run the ball.
Left some room for improvement.
We got to run the ball, especially in these wet conditions, and we have to play good defense. And those things that we've struggled with at times this year. There are times last week against Lamar, they come out. What was it, 28 to nothing in the first half? 28 to nothing in the first half. But the same starters played in the second half, and we beat them 20 to 14. We have to get out of the gate fast. You told me before, and I was like, I didn't realize that. We won the toss several weeks in a row. We've elected to receive.
At least 4.
Yeah, and we've done nothing with that opening drive.
You're right.
It has to be different. If we're going to stay in this game, we're going to have to play consistent football just like Cassville plays against all their opponents. So that is my key to victory. Run the ball, play disciplined defense, and just be consistent for 4 quarters.
And maybe win the turnover battle tonight in this wet conditions as well. And always on the road. Got to watch those penalties. Last week, Coach Kime after the game will say, we saw. I know it was at least 4 times we jumped off sides.
Yeah.
He was saying the center might have been maybe twitching the ball a little bit, but we got to be more disciplined in that fashion and not give Cassville any free shots.
Right. It's one of those things. If the center is twitching the ball, you got me once, you got me twice. The third time, it's my fault. I should have caught on, right?
Yes. So Sammy Clapper, our sports director, has been there for every one of them. We knew it was a long time. Shout out to the 04-05 Hound Dog team as they were the last ones to beat Cassville on the varsity side. Shout out to David Timmons. Apparently he was the guy with the touchdown in a downpour in mud. Hey. 24-21 in triple overtime. So Aurora and Cassville did not play in 20 or 21 because of the Big 8 East and Big 8 West. But if you are wondering, it has been 22 straight varsity football matchups that Cassville has won. But I'm looking here, Brant. These last 4, last year, they beat us 21-11. We were in the game. In 23 in the districts, we lost 24-14 by 10. Yeah. The year before that in 23, we lost by 3, 22-19. And then even in 22, we lost 24-21. So, these last 4 or 5 times we played them, we've been in the games, but when you're used to winning, you find ways to win. And Aurora is trying to not only crack that code, but also still identity searching in week 9.
And those 23 teams, we had the pleasure of commentating those games. There were 2 or 3 plays in those games that if we would have executed and not shot ourselves in the foot, we would have won those games.
You're right.
That's that consistency I'm talking about we have to have tonight.
Well, not only trying to break the streak, but it's also senior night here in Cassville. So Hounds trying to come down to Cassville and not only break the streak, but ruin the party here. We did hear about 15 seniors for Cassville.
Yeah.
Anybody that's followed Aurora, they have 5. So, a lot of younger players have been their number has been called this year due to lack of seniors played. So that may help Bay in the future with some of these sophomores and juniors getting a lot of playing time. And we've called some different freshmen's numbers the last couple weeks, and some of them made some good plays when it was their turn.
And we got some younger dogs coming up. The junior high this year had really successful seasons. We got some players coming up, some big kids in junior high and some hitters.
Yes, we're not hitting the panic button yet. While the band's playing, we're going to get to the field condition report. As the field condition report is brought to you by Heritage Tractor. I know you got something on that, Brent. And they are your local John Deere dealer with various locations in the area. It is a great time of year to buy a tractor. Stop in for great deals and low financing. What do you have, partner, for the field condition tonight?
Well, Chad, this is the first night I can say it feels like football weather. It is 52 degrees. It's cool. It's not cold.
Okay.
It's nice. I'm looking at the flags on the goalposts. They are not moving at all, so the wind is still 52 degrees. But they're saying around 9 o'clock we could get some falling precipitation in here, so this one could get wet and muddy before it gets over. And I've already talked about natural service here. It could get muddy. Are we going to the national anthem?
I think we are getting ready for the national anthem. The national anthem is always brought to you by Winston's Old Doggone Grill. As they stop by and see them in downtown Aurora at 121 South Madison Avenue. Go have a smash burger, grab a refreshment, and oh yeah, they got the game on the big projector. Or you can call in for takeout, get a sneak preview of the first half. Go in and get your food at 417-678-2199. Okay. Well, they're praying. So that's why I was not over the top there. So we are getting ready for the national anthem once again. Brought to you by Winston's Old Doggone Grill. So I'm going to take my headset off and try to get the microphone closer to the window. But phone number there once again, 417-678-2199. Go in there and catch the game and say hi to Michael. Tell him Brant and Lady Di and Outlaw Jr. sent you. So looks like they are about ready for it. They also have the game on at the Aurora Rec Center. This pregame is brought to you by the City of Aurora. And also, if you're in the area, if you can't make it down here to Cassville, the Strike Zone will have the games on as well. And tell Jimbo that I said hi. Well, they're still not ready yet, so a lot of different things going on. Cassville Band is out there, but 3 different locations that we know of. A lot of special sponsors bring you Aurora football. When you do see some of these folks out and about or in their establishment, tell them thank you for bringing you Aurora football. We could not do it without them. So here we go. So I'm going to take my headset off and national anthem brought to you by Winston's Old Doggone Grill. That was the Cassville Marching Band bringing you the national anthem. As a look at the clock, well,
right now there's a flag on there.
Stars and
Glory's
bars
flying.
For those that can't make it down here, they got a nice digital scoreboard down here as well. So some more Hound Dog fans have made the trip. Like I said, though, if you can't make it down here, there is options at the Aurora Rec Center, at Winston's Old Doggone Grill, and once again the Strike Zone. Speaking of some of these special sponsors, you're going to hear from them, and I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the area scoreboard brought to you by Crafter Cantrell Funeral Home. You're watching Aurora football right here on Aurora Web TV, and you're listening to Hound Dog Football on KSWM AM 940. All right, the sportsmanship reminder is brought to you by Access Family Care, where they have locations in Aurora, Mount Vernon, Cassville, Neosho, and Joplin.
All right, tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at Talent Media and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You will be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Thank you, Brant. Once again, that sportsmanship reminder brought to you by Access Family Care with locations in Aurora, Mount Vernon, Cassville, Neosho, and Joplin. You have been listening to the pregame brought to you by the City of Aurora. Go check out the new Aurora Rec Center. Also, look for youth programs this fall and winter, leagues and community events going on with the Aurora City of Aurora Rec Center. I know a lot of folk use that, utilize that, and that is a new jewel to our town. Well, I kind of have some bad news, as some of you been enjoying Aurora Web TV all season. Well, you still can next week, but we are in the playoffs, and I don't remember. It started maybe 4 or 5 years ago, but changes to Talent Media Web TV coverage is going to be starting next week. So to all our viewers who follow our web TV and YouTube broadcasts of Monette, Cassville, and Aurora, Missouri State High School Activities Association rules will be in place for the postseason. Beginning with Week 10, the first round of district play, we will no longer be able to carry our video broadcasts on Monette, Cassville, and Aurora, webtv.com, or stream them on YouTube. So for us to be able to stream the video of these games, we must route the broadcast through. I'll say it again later. Hopefully you have a pen and paper, but MSHSAA.TV. MSHSAA.TV. Please go to their web address or MSHSAA.org, MSHSAA.org, and get familiar with their page. If you want to continue watching our broadcast next week, you may have to create an account or log into MSHA. We'll be requiring a fee to view each postseason game. Unfortunately, these circumstances are beyond Talent Media's control and are now, it will be under the Missouri High School Activities Association rules and guidelines. In the past, we were able to offer playoff games up until the state championship as free viewing to area fans. Those things have changed now, supported by our sponsors, but this is no longer possible with football games beginning with Week 1 of district play, which is next week. So now it will be under MSHA regulations and streamed only through, once again, MSHSAA.TV. As in the past, Talent Media and Talent Sports Network will continue to offer free of charge our broadcasts on the radio stations on KKBL, KQMO, and KSWM, as well as free streaming audio at www.radiotalent.com and through our free apps in the Apple and Google Play stores on our mobile devices. These restrictions will only affect the video broadcast. So that was a lot there, but we have no control over that. We apologize, but next week they will start a fee. But you have a week to maybe create that account.
Yeah, and, don't wait till the last minute. Everybody will be trying to get on and log in last minute. So we give you a week advance notice. Get on there, get familiar with it, and you won't miss any of your favorite game. Yeah, and, some of you may be trick-or-treating next Friday. Yeah. We haven't really got into it much, Brent. There's still a lot up in the air here as we are clueless right now. We'll have to wait for some of these results to happen tonight. But there's like three scenarios that we see, even just talking to our sports director. A, we could go to Hollister. Correct. B, we could go to Mount Vernon and play them. And believe it or not, C, and that's a real thing, C, there is a possibility that Aurora can still host, and it looks like the only way it would be is against Mount Vernon. Right. So
We don't know if we'll know. We might know more after this game's over. We'll see. But we are doing something special at Talent Media this coming Wednesday. It's called the Haunted Hour.
Ooh, that was kind of scary. I like that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, freaked me out just a little bit.
Okay, that's going to be at 3 p.m. This Wednesday, and it's going to be on all 4 of our stations, KSWM AM 990, KRMO AM 990, 95.9 FM, and 97.7 FM, the only Spanish station in the Ozarks. So I believe Sammy Clapper will be there, and I believe Benji Fitzke will be there as well. But we'll break down Class 6 through 1 and even some 8-man, but by then we'll know who's where, who's having a bye. But Aurora, we were kind of surprised. But we kind of thought that ship sailed, but they can actually still host. And, man, wouldn't that be wild?
That would be crazy.
We could throw some candy out of the press box at Kelly Field and trick-or-treat with our hometown Hound Dog fans next week.
Yeah. But first, there's so many meaningful games. I mean, we won't know until the end of the night because there's 3 different games that play into these scenarios.
We're scoreboard watching, and one of the games we'll be tuning into or checking out tonight will be the Hollister spring game, and then also the Aurora or the Mount Vernon Monette game as well. So let me find the area scoreboard sponsor with. Okay, you're gonna be watching this. Man, they're going all the seniors are going to, well, no, just the 4 for Cassville. I started to say, man, that's going to be a bunch. But he's going to check out the coin toss brought to you by a Heritage Tractor. But I'm going to get into some of these area games brought to you by Crafton Cantrell Funeral Home, where they honor your loved ones with caring and compassionate care. At Crafton Cantrell, their goal is to lighten your burden in your time of sorrow. The first game right now here, Aurora at Cassville. And then M&M's, Monette at Mount Vernon. We're interested in that one. And then the Battle of Powers, Seneca at Lamar. Should be a good ball game. Mack County at East Newton on senior night. I don't want to talk about East Newton. Pleasant Hill is at Nevada. That's the Big 8 games. In the Mid-Lakes Conference, looks like Clever is at Catholic. Hollister at Reed Spring. Fairgrove at Stratford. And Buffalo at Forsyth. So we'll be trying, hopefully some of these area media outlets will be updating some of these games. Last night, Branson beat Hillcrest 29-0 in the Ozark Mountain Conference. Bolivar at Logan Rogersville. West Plains at Carl Junction. And Highland, Arkansas is going to Marshfield. What happened there?
All right, Cassville did win the toss. They deferred to the second half. So, again, I think for 4 weeks in a row,
this will be
Aurora, 5 weeks, they will receive the opening kickoff. And keys to victory, man. Yeah. Brought to you by Thunder Bay. We have to do something, I thought, on this opening kickoff, make a good drive, kind of set the tone. Worst thing we could do is go 3 and out. So, we'll see.
Okay. So, that coin toss was brought to you by Heritage Tractor, your local John Deere dealer offering new and used equipment for your backyard farm and your ranch, with equipment ranging from construction and compact utility tractors to mowers and recreational vehicles. They work hard to find the products for you. Stop by or visit heritagetractor.com. And let's get to the starting lineups. As the starting lineups is brought to you by AFB International. As go to afbinternational.com/careers and start your next career today. On the offensive side, I appreciate Coach Kime having a media sheet brought up to us. Looks like a center going to be Jonathan Simpson again. The 2 guards is going to be number 69 Zach Brown and number 50 Spencer Lawford. Tackles are Martin Saviston and Gabe Van Oat. Wide receivers are going to be Brennan Diaz, Tarek Rackley, Braden Allen, and Sean Sawyers. Memphis Mooneyham will be the tailback, and QB1 will be number 15, junior Sean Creasy. Once again, the offensive starting lineups brought to you by AFB International. Go to afbinternational.com/careers and start your next career today. And we are right on time here, Brant, as 7 o'clock. So Cassville, it's their kickoff. Cassville is getting ready to kick off, and it does. Booted down to about the 10-yard line. Caught by the Hound on the 15, the 20, 25. That's Diaz. He spins to the 30 as he's still going forward. And about the 32 or 33-yard line is where Brennan Diaz is going to be brought down.
And Chad, the Dogs got away with one. Diaz fielded that on his knee,
Ooh,
and he
that's
should have been
automatic.
down about the 12-yard line, but
Good eye, partner.
the official missed it, and he brings it out to the 32 with a couple good spin moves.
He
Looked
did.
like John Travolta out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little Friday night fever instead of Saturday night. But there are 5 refs out there. So, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, good call on that one. But decent field position. We'll take that on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Hounds as Gracie's going to be under center. We're coming out.
In a power eye.
In the eye. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Gracie waits for the snap, and he fakes the handoff. He spins out and throws it to Weeder, but it's incomplete. As Weeder, he was open. As he had a step or two on the linebacker, Brant, but incomplete. Sean on the run just kind of led Weeder a little too far.
Yeah, you're hoping that was a play action. He faked it to Mooneyham. You're hoping that defensive end falls for that fake and comes inside, but he didn't. Again, we're playing a well-disciplined, well-coached football team.
Right.
He stuck with his outside contain, kind of pressured Creasy, and just got it out of his hand just a little too quick.
Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right, out of the eye. Sean under center. This time he does hand off to Memphis, and he gets across the 35, finds some space about the 36 or 7 as it started on the 32. So about a
5-yard gain there.
There. So Hounds going to be about 3rd and 5 here.
And that was another handoff, just a veer out of the I formation. Memphis has good vision, Chad.
Yep.
He kind of sidestepped a couple would-be tacklers, got 5 yards. So good start for the Hound Dog running game, which has been desperate to get something going this season.
You're right. So now Allen over here on the near side. 2 receivers to the left. Sean under center, out of the eye again are the Hounds. As he awaits the snap, he's looking to throw to Allen. First down as he gets across the 45. He's hit. He goes to about the 47 as the possession receiver there, Brendan Allen. He is the Hounds' leading receiver. And first down, the first down of the ball game, brought to you by Pettit Law Office. They are your local legal team practicing personal injury, workman's comp, and estate planning. Give them a call at 417-678-2187. And that was just a quick slant hitter to Allen for the first down.
They're giving Allen about a 10-yard cushion, and I don't blame him. No one gets deeper quicker than Braden Allen.
Out of the eye again. Under center is Creasy, and he hands it off to Memphis Mooneyham. Weeder was the blocker ahead of him, and he swallowed up and maybe gets a yard on forward progress. I did see more Hound Dog fans made the trip down here as bleachers starting to fill up over there.
And, Chad, that's not – I mean, it's not a big stat gain. It's just a 1-yard gain there. But what it does is it keeps your linebackers sucked in there. They have to play the run. That's when the play action will start working. Yeah, they just can't drop back and play the pass. So even though we don't get big yards every time, we have to stay with the run game just to keep people honest.
That's right. So trips over here to the near side. 1 receiver to the left. That looks like Sawyer's shotgun now is Sean. And he's looking to throw it. Got some time and slipped
and fell.
As, he was looking for Allen, and the ball was kind of wobbly coming out of Sean's hand, but also that grass is wet down there. And as soon as Allen put that cleat in the grass, he did slip. Don't know if he would have caught that or not, but 3rd and 10.
And make a good point here. They are on the 50. We're a high traffic area in the field, and as you can see, that wet turf came up early, so I don't expect that improved throughout the game.
No. Trips to the far side. Sean in shotgun. Allen over here, and he's looking to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to have to eat it, Brant. And that may be a punt situation. Hounds did get 1 first down to move the sticks, but that drive was stalled. This first quarter is brought to you by Ozark Business Services. For all your tax preparation needs, give Ozark Business Services a call at 417-440-4405, or go by and see him at 103 East Church Street in Aurora, Missouri, next door to Manny's Motors.
Eduardo Castillo comes on for the punt. Last week he had a couple high ones. Bad snap. He fields it, and he gets away a decent line drive kick.
Takes a Hound Dog bounce.
And it's going to go all the way inside the 20.
All right.
So 10.
That could have been ugly.
About a 45-yard punt. Got a good bounce for the Dogs.
Omar Freeze down there to down it. So Hounds, hey, move the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
And, was able to,
Eat up some clock.
yeah, 8:54 left here in the first quarter. So we'll give the defensive starters here in a sec. Brought to you by AFB International. Di, remember when they break that huddle, they're going to be coming at you. Okay. D lineman for the Hounds: Martin Saviston, Zach Brown, Gabe Van O. Now under center is the quarterback. He hands it off to number 6. Not much there. A good job by
Eddie Ibarra in there on the tackle.
And that was Jared. Was it Jake Stearns or Jared? Jaron Stearns on the keeper there. Linebackers are going to be Zach Freeze, Cooper Weeder, Brennan Diaz, and Treston Lopez. The D-backs, a little Tarek Rackley, Sean Sawyers, James Powell, and Memphis Mooneyham. And Brant, we were told maybe a little 5-man front, and looks like the Hounds are coming out with that 5-man front.
Look how much cushion's on the far side.
And
quarterback keeper again, option.
Nice. Got to wrap up, as Rackley was one of them in there. Oh, Weeder just pushed the Wildcat.
Yeah, I think he deserves an Oscar for that. There wasn't much push there,
but it was right in front of the Cassville side.
Weeder's got to know better.
No, I agree. So what was the gain? Minimal?
It was only a 3-yard gain, but with the penalty, it'll be a first
would
down.
have brought up third down.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to mark that off, but that first down, that's defensive starting lineup, once again brought to you by AFB International. Go to afbinternational.com/careers to start your next career today. Little Oscar out there, huh?
Yeah, that was a flop.
Yeah.
That was a LeBron James special right there.
But it hurts the Hounds.
Chad, I want you to notice something. We've got James Powell over there one-on-one with that cornerback, but James Powell is over 10 yards off of him. No safety in the middle. Slant route.
And
it's going to
curl around, hand off to the right. There's nobody over there as he's going to get a first down. Powell tries to slow him down. Rackley knocks him out of bounds along with another Hound dog, but a little misdirection there by the Wildcats, and that play paid off as
that was freed with about a 21-yard gain there. Just a little misdirection, fake the handoff one way, run the guy underneath the other direction, and no one was home for the Hound Dogs.
They had the far hash there where they had a lot of acreage there, and Powell was kind of on his island, and the receiver was blocking, and not many dogs in the area, so a big gash by the Wildcats, and the center's already ready to snap the ball as they break their huddle. They get up there to the line, quickly snap. Stearns looking to throw it. Now, once again, footing is a problem, but incomplete as he was looking for old Mace Bredesen. But even the quarterback there, Branta, slipped and fell, and wasn't for sure. Did he put the ball on the ground when he slipped?
He can, as long as
his knee wasn't down?
As long as his knee's down, or the back of the hand. If he gets the back of the hand or any of the forearm, he's down. But the palm of the hand, hands on the football, it's a dangerous move. He could have fumbled it.
Yes.
I wish he would have.
And there's no precip coming down right now, but the field is very slippery. So as the night as the game goes on, it'll be interesting to see who does keep their footing. Quick snap. Number 11 goes around the right side, and he's stuck for a loss. Rackley's shoestring tackling out there. Weeder in the neighborhood, and negative play for the Wildcats.
I'll bring up 3rd and 11 here. Ball's on the 41 of the Hound Dogs.
After completion and a 1-yard loss.
We hold them here, and they don't get many yards. I don't know if Coach Weldy pins us back or he goes for it on the Hound Dog side of the line.
Yeah, this play will tell a lot. Maybe another negative play. That receiver looks offsides. He's even with me. No, he's not. Snap now. He's looking to throw it.
Double move.
And it's going to be overthrown again.
Sawyers fell in coverage, too. Slipped down, so I'm glad the ball wasn't on mark there, or it could have been disastrous for the Dogs.
The quarterback's staying out there. I'm with you, Brant, wondering what they're going to do, but we haven't seen
they're going to go for it.
Footing is going to be an issue. We've seen some receivers and some D-backs slip and fall here. Cassville's acting like they're going to go for it on 4th and 11 from the 41. They are in Hound Dog territory.
Man, look at this cushion, Chad. That's an 11-yard cushion here.
That scares me. And under center is the quarterback, and he's going to look this way. And pressured by Memphis Mooneyham, and it's caught by 11 on the near side.
For about 12 yards. That's going to be a first down.
That's old Colton Roark. He's one of the seniors for the Wildcats. And like Brant said, he needed 11 and got 12. That one hurt as Memphis Mooneyham was bringing some heat to the quarterback, but he was able to sidestep Memphis and get that pass off for Cassville. Another Cassville first down. First legitimate first down they've had, though, other than the penalty. They break the huddle with 12. Under center and option again. He keeps it around the right side. Nobody there, and he slips and falls on the 20 as it started on the 28.
Yeah. So already
he might have been gone.
He may have been gone. You're seeing the turf. It is an issue out there. The footing is not great. That top level layer of turf is just cutting off. Anytime someone's trying to cut, it's just coming apart.
Yeah, if it rains on top of this,
it's going to get ugly.
Still scoreless with 5:57 here in the first quarter. Live from Cassville. Cassville on the red zone here on the 20 as they break huddle with 8. Under center, Stearns, and quick handoff. Not much there. I saw Gabe Van Oat. Gabe Van Oat just bear hugged a Wildcat. You could do that down here.
You can do that. It's legal. Right. I don't know if you can do it in Mark Twain National Park down there, but you can here.
So this is going to bring up 3rd and 1, Brant, because he slipped on that first down run. He had 8 on that first down and then maybe 1 there. So they're saying 3rd and 1 from the 19.
What Cassville done, if you're watching it or if you're not watching it at home, their center and wide receivers get up to the line. The rest of them stay in the huddle, and they break real quick and get that play off.
Under center is the quarterback, Stearns. He hands it off, and he's getting to 15 to 10. He may be gone, and he is. 19 yards for Easton Hughes. Going to make me write it down.
Just good old-fashioned power football there for the Wildcats. They come out in a wishbone-type formation. Everybody's tight, and they just pull around, hand them the ball on almost like the old student body left, man.
Yep.
And no one touched him, got the end blocked, and in for the touchdown. All right, number 80 comes in, Preston Driscoll for the PAT. There's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it is good. 7-0, 4:59 left in the first quarter. Hound Dogs played some good D. That one pass on 4th and 11 kind of killed us there, and maybe that penalty starting off for the Dogs.
Well, Hounds trail again here. This time 7-0 from Cassville with 4:59 left here in the first quarter. Brought to you by Ozark Business Services. This game is brought to you by a lot of folks. And one of them is Jimmy Mitchell Motors. They have new and certified pre-owned Ford vehicles with great value, selection, and prices. Go see them at 555 South Hilliard Avenue, where nobody beats their deal.
All right, Diaz and senior Cody Parnell back deep for the Hound Dogs on this kickoff.
So 15 is who's kicking that off. That's, I don't even have a 15.
Cade Williams right here.
Oh, okay.
He's a senior kicker.
From the 40, here he comes. And he tees it up, let it go out of bounds. And it goes all the way to the end zone. It did.
It is a touchback. Yeah. Dogs will take over on the 20.
That's a line drive, man.
Yeah. Didn't get very far high off the ground, but
no.
It had some velocity behind it.
Well, just like keeping the players safe on the field, Parkway Plumbing, Heat, and Air care about keeping your home comfortable all year. Have you had your furnace checked on yet? Give them a call at 417-678-3839, and they can come check that out. So, comes back to the 20. Hounds had 1 first down on that first drive, and then now they're looking to answer the Wildcats.
And, Chet, I don't think we can give up on the running game tonight, especially if this field continues to deteriorate a little bit. We're going to have to run the ball.
In shotgun, he hands it off to Memphis Mooneyham, and he gets 1-2 as A couple Wildcats pancaked him as soon as he got past the line of scrimmage.
I'm telling you right now, big Martin Savista, number 55 for the Hound Dogs, took his block. The man lined up over him and drove him 10 yards back into the backfield and got what we call a pancake block.
Yeah, Martin is listed at a sophomore, 6'3", 280.
Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep him in the weight room. We're going to like him, watching him play the next couple years. So now we're back to shotgun with Trips on the near side. One receiver to the left, Memphis behind Sean. Now in shotgun, Sean looks to throw it to Allen. And
Diaz.
Diaz, I'm sorry, but it went through his hands as Diaz had to dive. So that's going to bring up quickly already 3rd and 9.
Yep, just a little bit of dampness out there. That ball wasn't what we're used to seeing from Sean. He's usually really accurate. Maybe that one just slipped a little bit, got away from him, but Diaz had to dive and make a routine catch. It was a difficult catch, what should have been a routine catch.
So 2 receivers to each side. Now Diaz step in motion, shotgun snap. Sean's rolling out and finds Allen across the 30, and it's cut. Oh,
he dropped it. Yeah.
That's unlike him. I thought he had it. If he would have caught it, Brant, that would have been a first down, as there was a couple he was between a couple Wildcats, but we had some help from the stands, and they let the refs know as well. I thought he caught it. We're also fighting a glare here off the window, but it was dropped. So another punt. This time, once again, Eduardo Castillo. He's inside the 10, about the 6-yard line, and the Wildcats standing on the 50, awaiting it. Better snap this time. Eddie off the side of his foot, and that is not good.
No, that was about a 20-yard punt. They will take over about the 37-yard line. Looks like 36.
Yeah, it went off the side of his foot again. Brant went straight up and didn't get much love on that one. So now Cassville, not much. Where do we get it to?
We got it up to the 36.
He was standing on the 6. But after the incompletion, not much net there on the punt for sure.
Yeah. 3:58 left in the first quarter, 7-0 Wildcats.
They get out of huddle quickly is the quarterback. Stearns under center. And he hands off to 31, and he has a steam across the 25. And that's old Camden Beebe, listed at 5'9", 170. And he shot out of a cannon there, Brant. Didn't look like he was having any trouble with the footing.
No, he got it at 17 in a hurry. So already the Wildcats are at the Hound Dog 21. And Hound Dogs, like you said earlier, they don't have a safety in there. They got 5 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and they're putting their D-backs one-on-one.
And handoff once again to 31. BB, he gets across right to the 10.
Got about 9 yards on that one. Oh, they're going to give him the first down, so that'll be 10. 5 first down for the Wildcats in the first quarter.
1 for Aurora.
Yes.
Yeah. Inside the red zone already. 1st and 10 from the 11. They can still get another first down, can the Wildcats. 15 on the play clock. 1 receiver to each side. They quickly break the huddle, get under center, and hand off up the middle. 10 on the carry. That's Easton Hughes.
Tristan Lopez in on the tackle.
His dad's the baseball coach for Purdy, Easton. What bat did you use in high school?
That was
Easton.
Over 30 years ago, man.
Easton.
Was it an Easton? Black Magic?
Black Magic. 30, 33-30, 34-30.
Yep. That's a man's bat right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
2nd and 8 from the 9. I like the name, though.
Yeah.
Easton, not getting the other one.
What?
Nothing. Understand.
Oh, you can't do that. They weren't set. That'll be against the Wildcats, illegal procedure.
Yeah.
So that'll take him back 5 yards. It'll be second and about 13, 14 here.
Well, that penalty is brought to you by the Garden Exchange, where you'll never be penalized for holding their coffee. Visit them downtown at 22 East Olive Street in Aurora, Missouri. So that's going to bring up second and 13 from the 14. Hounds go back to that bend but don't break mentality here, as they're already trailing 7-0 here in the first quarter in Cassville, trying to keep Cassville off the board here. 15 on the play clock. They do break huddle. And he quickly under center, looking to pass it, and it's caught, but tackled, and not much there. And that was Rackley on the tackle. And so it's going to bring up a third down, and they didn't move the marker very far, Brent. Just, what, are you going to give them a couple on that?
I think about 3 or 4 there. It was second and 13.
Okay, 4.
So, yeah.
Third and 9 from the 10.
Simple stop route by Colton Rourke, and Rackley was right there with the sure tackle.
Wrapped him up this time.
Yeah.
14 on the play clock as they break the huddle. Quickly does. Stearns gets under center. 2 running backs behind him, and he's looking to pass. He's rolling out to the left, and it's thrown in the end zone for a touchdown, Brant. I know you couldn't see.
I could not see it.
25, he toe tapped it, and that's old Jaden Castleberry.
Okay. 25 Castleberry.
Yep.
How many yards was that?
It was third and 9 from the 10, so we're going to give him 10.
So that'll make it 13-0 with 1:14 left in this first quarter. And Castleberry with a 10-yard touchdown reception. Number 80, that is Preston Driscoll on for the PAT. There is a Wildcat late getting onto the field. 7 on the play clock, but they get set. Everybody's set. Snap. Kick is up. It is good. 14-0 Wildcats. Again, Chad, we get them in great down and distance. Get them in third and long, and we stay in that 5-man front.
Yep.
And they beat that tight man-to-man coverage of the Hound Dogs for a long touchdown. Well, not too long, but
yeah, I was hoping that it was overthrown, but in the receiver, your vision is restricted. The receiver did get his 2 feet down right in front of the ref, so the ref had a good vision there.
Now in high school, you only have to get 1 down, so he went the extra effort there.
He did. He did.
So the Hound Dog offense desperately needs to do something and put a drive together.
Early score, Hollister 8, Reed Springs 7.
Wow.
That's in the first quarter.
If Reed Springs finds a way to win that upsets the whole district bracket there.
That'll just be the monkey wrench.
Right.
Throw a little Foo Fighter in there.
A little Foo Fighter.
All right. 14-0, Hounds trail. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. Once again, brought to you by Ozark Business Services.
Parnell and Diaz back. Deep to receive. Freezes kind of the up back. This one's going back to Diaz again.
In the end zone again, Brant. Another touchback.
Another touchback into the end zone.
Dude, what grade's he in? He's got a foot. Oh, he's a senior.
Okay, he's a senior. Get out of here, senior.
You know, they've always had kickers down here, though.
I know.
Obviously, they always do that. A couple of years ago, they had that kid. I think he ended up going to Missouri Southern or something, but he'd play ping pong with the scoreboard.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a nice scoreboard.
It is.
They were probably glad to see him go, afraid that he's going to put a hole in that sucker.
That's right.
All right, the Hound Dogs come out in that power I formation again. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side.
Under center is Sean. Looking to throw on first down, looking for Allen over here, and it's caught him at 25. So give him 5 to stay alive there, Brant. Let's give credit to the tackler. That was old Colton Roark. He just stays over here, that Roark, Brant, waiting for Allen.
Yeah.
He doesn't even move.
No, he's about 10 yards off of him, which I don't blame him.
But he knows there's going to be a receiver over here. Now, I'd like to see him maybe move out to the other side, because Roark is one of the better athletes for Cassville. 1 receiver each side, coming back out of the eye. Under center is Sean. Man in motion and pitch. Memphis Mooneyham.
Got blockers.
Across the 25 to 30, and he's hit about the 31. That fellow is pretty good size. Oh, Ricky Norris, 6'2", 215. Just laid the wood.
Memphis got a 6-yard carry there, enough for the first down. Memphis is fast and quick, but he's not just a finesse back. He runs with a purpose, too, so that was a good collision.
Well, that first down was brought to you by Pettit Law Office, and I believe they're just going to let it tick down, Brant. We're not going to snap it because there's a 5-second differential. So we're going to the second quarter, brought to you by Matt Maple Century 21 Family Tree. Cassville 14, Aurora 0. We'll be back to the second quarter after this. All right, we are back in the second quarter. Memphis Mooneyham had a minimal gain on the far sideline, but I saw a flag. It looks like it's going to be a hold, Brent.
It's a holding against the Hound Dogs.
It was 1st and 10 from the 31, so now it's going to be 1st and 20 from the 21 probably, yep.
Yeah, and the Hound Dogs just cannot afford to have these penalties. Our offense has shown it can't overcome that deficit. So 1st and 20 from the 21, just the beginning of the second quarter, 14-0 Wildcats.
Didn't like that.
Still coming out in that power I formation, 2 receivers to the near side. Looks like Sawyer split right.
He's looking to roll out this way and throw it, and almost picked off. He's looking for Sawyers, but I put my glasses on as Mason Bryant almost picked that off, and if he caught that, or no, it was either him or Roark, but the Wildcat, if he would have caught it, it might have been a pick 6.
Yeah.
Tried to lead the receiver, but instead of incompletion, and quickly 2nd and 20, going the wrong way here. Give a shout out to a couple of Aurora graduates. My aunt and uncle Roy and Karen Campbell are viewing in from Destin, Florida tonight.
Nice.
Must be nice up there. Shotgun snap, high snap. Sean gets it.
Oh, that's a flag.
Was hit.
There it
yes.
is.
As,
you can't do that.
That's Captain Obvious. As check this out. Chance Freed hit Omar Freeze.
Ooh, Freed the Freeze. That will be pass interference. That's an automatic first down, Chad.
That's one of Aurora's best plays tonight. Freed hits Freeze, and Omar, the sophomore, got hit in the back, and we're waiting for him to mark it off. But that's definitely going to be against the Wildcats, and it is, as the Zebras marching our way. All right, make the right call. Grab a nice coffee with cold foam at the Garden Exchange. Go see them at 22 East Olive Street in Aurora, Missouri. They got a lot of fall decor. I asked you last week, have you bought any pumpkins yet?
We did buy pumpkins, yeah.
Okay.
That is not an automatic first down. My fault. It's
okay.
2nd and 5 here.
Okay. 2nd and 5. Sean's looking to throw again.
Run it.
Going for a long one to Allen, and it's intercepted. Overthrown by who? Who did I tell you has been chasing Allen all night? Colton Roark. As that one is going to be a turnover. It's right when the Hounds get a first down. Brought to you by Pettit Law Office. They give it away back to the Wildcats. pretty spiral, but just led Allen too far. Roark, kind of like a center fielder, Brand. He was camping under it. He had to step on Allen and did bring it down.
Yeah.
Good athletic play by Roark. What grade's he in? I mean, he's a senior. Okay.
Get him out of here.
Wildcats 1st and 10 from the 24. Thank you. And handoff. He's got some more room out here, Brent. The 35. Weeder holds on tightly and tackled him and Powell. But start on the 24. About another 17 or 18-yard gain and play and another first down.
And, Chad, that's the 6th person to carry the ball tonight for the Wildcats. So they are
committee.
They're distributing the ball on handoffs here tonight.
Well, Roark's over here on the near side.
He's one-on-one with James Powell. Powell's giving him about 14 yards cushion.
Handoff up the middle. He stopped, but then his second effort, and that's old Mason Bryan. It was his turn.
Picks up about 4 there.
Lawfer goes down on the sideline. He's okay. So it was Mason Bryan's turn, another junior getting a carry. What'd you have to give him on that, 5 or 6?
I gave him 4. I guess I'll give him 5. I'm not giving him 6.
Okay.
All right.
So he got half of it.
Yeah.
Creeping up on the 50 here as Wildcats grinding it on the ground and aired it out and it's kind of doing a little this and that. They break the huddle with 8. And Stearns under center. 3 backs. Now he's got 2 lead blockers. Number 11 gets across the 50. And it was Roark's turn. That's going to be close to the sticks, depending on forward progress. I think it's going to be just shy. It's going to be 3rd and short.
And they're still lining up in this power wishbone formation, and the Dogs are stacking everybody in the middle. And Coach Weldy sees that, so the Wildcats are hitting those outside edges, and Dogs are a little slow to get out there and contain that.
Well, when you're one-on-one, there's no that line of defense isn't there. There's no safety there. Now handoff, quick here to he may be gone. Tackled, good tackle by Powell. If he doesn't stop him, Mason Bryan might have been gone. As he had a steam. They're already up to what? The 36.
36-yard line. 9:48 left in the second quarter. 14-0 Wildcats, and they are picking up yards in chunks on the ground here.
Well, still 15 on the play clock.
The Hounds are still packed tight inside. Again, another run off the edge. This time the Dogs are waiting for him.
See who gets up off the pile. I saw
Looks
Weeder.
Like, Roark got a couple yards there, but not much.
With the lead, they are controlling the line of scrimmage and also the clock, Brand, as they've had another possession more than the Hounds, but after that takeaway. But 9 minutes and counting here, already up 14-0. They threw it early, but then since they've had the lead, they haven't had to. And now they quickly, good job, as he does not go nowhere, anywhere. Let's see, 69, Van O.
Van Oat wiped out the option back.
Zach Brown was in there, dude. No flag.
Stearns kept it for a short gain. It was a high tackle. Rackley's got to be careful. Tackle him up around his helmet. No flag on that, but he's getting pretty close to that face mask area.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Definitely four down territory for the Wildcats. If you're going to go for it on 4th and 13, you're going to go for it on 4th and 4.
Sure. Well, it was 4th and 11, and they got 12, but who cares? Here, under center, here he is, and he does get the first down and then some. Was there a hold? Did they call it? No.
30-yard touchdown run by Mason Bryan. He just ran off the edge. Nothing fancy, just a power run off the edge. I don't think a dog touched him. Mm-hmm. So Mason Bryan for 30 yards. Makes it 20. Number 6. Makes it 20-0 with 8:03 left here in the first half. We got number 80, Driscoll, out for the PAT. Driscoll's kicks have not been pretty, but they have found their mark and they've went through. So there's the snap. Hound Dogs are offsides. We're going to make him kick it again.
They throw a flag? I heard the whistles. But
Yeah, Diaz got a jump there. It's offsides against the Dogs.
will they kick it or half the distance will they go for it?
Man, that's...
I think they're bringing their offense in.
I think that I would too from the 1 yard line.
Well,
so the offense makes their way back on there. The PAT will be from the 1 yard line, half the distance to the goal. Well, Coach Weldy has called the play.
I don't blame him.
And I don't expect anything but that power veer right off the tackle again.
A couple lead blockers.
Yep.
Ahead of the 3 running backs in the backfield. Yep.
Probably go motion. Nope.
No, just straight up. Oh, over the top.
And it is good. So that will make it 22-0. Cassville, 8:03 left in this second quarter.
That was BB who had that one.
Yeah, he just hopped right over the line. There was a little pile there. He just hopped over the line and, again, wasn't touched until he crossed the goal line.
Well, still 8:03 left here in the second quarter. Brought to you by Matt Maple Century 21 Family Tree. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Let Century 21 Family Tree help you with that transition. Give them a call today at 417-678-2121. At Century 21 Family Tree, let their family help your family. We will be having another giveaway at halftime. Brought to you by the Strike Zone, or the halftime show is brought to you by the Strike Zone. But Children's Smile Center, Silver Dollar City, and Talent Media is teaming up. So we're going to have a phrase that pays at halftime. So don't go anywhere. Some lucky winner is going to win that as the Wildcat kicks off from the 40. And this time it
Diaz
doesn't go
there.
in the end zone. Stock caught by Diaz, the 15, the 20. It's hard on that far side to see exactly how far he got.
About to the 25.
Okay.
And these kickoffs, these are line drive kickoffs.
And they don't have a whole lot of time to decide.
They don't. Diaz kind of stuck his hand out there and knocked it down, picked it up. And a decent gain, though, after all that. Starts at the 20, and they're going to put it on the 24 for the Hound Dogs.
Hounds desperately need a couple first downs and to get on this board.
Just for confidence here before halftime.
And for me. I need some
help. I need something.
Yeah.
Cassville will get the ball starting the second half.
Shotgun. Sean throws it. Rackley catches at the 30. Has a blocker across the 35, and now he's spun down. Thought if he could have got around the side here to the sideline, but started on the 20. So moving the chains on first down, Brant. Throwing the ball there.
I like it.
Another one brought to you by Petty Law Office. 417-678-2187. As the instant replay is brought to you by Heritage Tractor. We appreciate each and every sponsor throughout this broadcast. First and 10 from the 38. Trips to the right. Sawyer over here on the left side. Memphis behind Sean. Option. He keeps it. And not much there, Brand, as he had Memphis. But I think he probably made the right call to just get what you could there and not turn it over.
Yeah.
Remember, the ground is slippery. Did you give him anything, or was it no
I
gain?
think it's a no gain there, Chad. And Cassville had the right call on. They blitzed their outside linebacker. Just nowhere to go in the option play there.
And it's
6:50 left.
On the near hash over here, too.
Yeah. We ran it to the short side of the field, so there wasn't much there.
Trips to the right. And there's a penalty. Let's see if there was movement or offsides.
And it's going to be against the Hound Dogs.
So there was some movement over that right side of the line. That doesn't help the situation any.
So Aurora has 3 first down, 4 penalties. So it's never a good night when your penalties outweigh your first down.
That's not a good ratio.
No, sir.
It's not a winning formula. I'll say that. I wasn't very good on algebra.
I don't think that's algebra. That's
formulas.
You have to have letters in there like X.
Second and 15. Sean rolls out to the right, looking to throw it on the far side. I'm sorry, it's caught by Allen as the Wildcat. That was Roark, man. He's just following Allen everywhere.
Yeah, he was just headhunting on that one.
He was.
Allen was lucky to hang on to that ball for about a 9-yard catch.
Senior to senior there, so they've been playing against each other for a little while, but it did get about half, 9 yards, I guess. Got some of those penalty yards back, plus 4. 3rd and 6 for the Hounds. Trips over here to the near side. Sean in shotgun, looking to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket again. He's going to just take off.
He's got
some room and then some on the far sideline. It does get out of bounds across the 50. Start on the 42. So I don't know where they said he went out. 49. It's about a 9-yarder, 9-yard gain or so. But another first down, more importantly. And the Hounds get across 50 and barely in Wildcat territory.
Yeah, this is the first. Did we get in Wildcat territory that first drive? This may be our first time in Wildcat territory.
I think it got stalled over here. No. So, yes, it is. That's a start.
They come back out in that I formation.
Yeah, under center, Sean. And he hands it off. The first one through, and that's Weeder. And he has to get some tough yards there, Brant, as Wildcat met him right past the line of scrimmage, but that was a good quick hitter. They're going to give him 3.
Yeah.
I don't know what you gave him, about 3.
That's what I gave him.
So a positive play on first down.
Yeah, we'll take those. Weeder's a big, strong kid.
He is. And he's another junior.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be back next year, hopefully. Under center is Sean. Out of the eye again. And he pitches it wide this way to Memphis. He has nowhere to go, so he cuts back the other side.
Oh,
now
he's got room.
Some room. The 45, the 40, and then some. And Memphis Mooneyham was coming this side towards the Cassville sideline, and there was a bunch of defenders cutting him off. So he used that athleticism, Brant, and that's something. That was a gamble, but Memphis used his athleticism and speed there, got on the outside, and had one Wildcat to beat, and he might have took that one to the house.
Yeah, Roark did a good job there at containing Memphis. He was the last line of defense there.
Another first down brought to you by Pat Office. Under center is Sean out of the eye. The Hounds this time. Second man through is Mooneyham. He gets across the 35. Has some room out here. The 30, the 25. Wiggles and spins. Almost a face mask. Could have been. Across the 20. And another first down, Brant, on the ground.
Yeah, that's about a 16-yard scamper there.
I almost thought there was a face mask too, but I got the replay. I'm watching here. I don't know. It was a high tackle. But anyway, another first down brought to you by Pettit Law Office. And this is the best drive of the night. Quickly, Brant, there's still 4:14 left here in counting here in the second quarter. Once again, brought to you by Matt Maple Century 21 Family Tree.
And you're starting to see the Hound Dog running game make a difference here on this drive.
2 receivers to the right. Out of the eye are the Hounds. Under center is Sean Creasy. Waiting to snap, and he does hand it off. First man through, Weeder, and he's met by number 14 is who for them? Old TT.
Tristan Thompson.
All right.
About another 3-yard gain for the power back Weeder.
And it was. So 4 down territory you would think in this situation, Brant, and keep getting positive plays. House can get another first down here as it's 2nd and 7 from the 16. And I'm ready to write a touchdown down for us, brother.
I'm ready for you too.
All right. Out of the eye, under center, Sean Creasy gets a snap. Now he's looking to throw it to 32. Freeze, he catches it gets across the 15. I think that was Freeze, isn't it? Zach Freeze. There's 3 of them. The older brother, the junior, he's listed at 6'170". I don't know what you gave him there.
Who was that? Number 32, Zach Freeze.
Yep.
It looks like he got about 5 there, Chad. So it's going to be 3rd and 3.
Okay.
Clock ticking down to about 2:45 now. Good drive by the Dogs.
Had some success out of the eye here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Sean under center again, out of the eye. And anticipates the snap, gives it to Mooneyham, and he has some room, and he may be in end zone. It's in the far side.
He's close.
He's right
He's down
there.
to the goal line, Chad.
So they're going to tell the chain gang to hit the bricks and throw the sticks, I believe. So it's going to be first and goal, right?
Yep, that was about an 8-yard gain.
Sure.
You don't know?
First and goal from the 4.
Hey, Chad, you're not going to believe this, but Mooneyham has 47 yards rushing in the first half, man.
Yeah, man.
Give the kid a chance. Let's give him the ball.
And under center, out of the eye. Here we go. And they give it to Weeder, and he's hit, but gets forward progress. And he gets about half way to the end zone. I'm going to maybe give him credit for 2. I'm fighting the glare here. They said first and goal from the 2, or second and goal from the 2. So deuces. Second and goal from the 2 here in the second quarter. Hounds trail 21-0. Under center is Creasy. And sneak. And did he get in?
I'll give it to him. Let's go.
He got half of what he needed, so now it's going to be third and goal. And we're going to play Uno here from the 1.
We're going to milk this clock down.
Well, I think we're going to get a TO. Yep.
Timeout, Aurora.
Okay. That timeout brought to you by Heller Heat and Air. Give them a call for your fall furnace checkup at 417-678-0402. That was the first timeout by either team this half. 3rd and 1 from the 1. So
I'm not being negative, but I think I would have ran that play clock down as far as it could go. Being 3rd and 1, you only have 2 more plays. You don't want to turn this thing back over to Cassville with any time left on the clock.
Very true. Very true. But we're trying to get rid of a skunk right now.
That's right.
And get some confidence going into halftime. This has been one of the better looking drives in a while on this ground.
And it started with a running game.
On the ground.
The running game.
Yep. There might have been, there was a pass or 2 on this drive, but mostly strictly trailing 21-0, going to the ground game. The ground game's kind of been missing this year. So
I feel we go away from it really early in games, and a lot of that's because we give up a lot of points.
We do.
But sometimes you need to get something established, some bully ball established, and then that opens up other things.
Man in motion. And wide pitch to Mooneyham, and he's in.
Oh, he flies through the air. Super Moon.
Yes. Super Mooneyham. About time that I get to write a touchdown down for the Hounds.
So with a minute 17 left in the half, it is 22, but the Hound Dogs are on the board with 6 here. Looks like Eduardo Castillo comes out for the PAT, and Creasy will hold for that. So they are all lined up.
Eduardo.
There's the snap. Creasy gets it down. It's up, and it is good. 22-7. Hounds get on the board. 1:17 left. Cassville has 2 timeouts. Or I guess that was a timeout. Cassville took that timeout, not Aurora.
They said.
That's what the scoreboard says.
Okay. Well,
scoreboard could be wrong. They did.
The dude pointed this way.
That would make more sense for Coach Woolley to call that timeout than for Aurora.
Okay. Well, that timeout, or I'm sorry, that
touchdown.
I'm trying to find it now. I got thrown off here.
I threw you off.
Where'd it go? I took it away.
What are you looking for? The touchdown?
Okay, that touchdown brought to you by Grant Baker Shelter Insurance. He's been serving the surrounding area for over 20 years. Give him a call at 417-678-5404. And that extra point that was good was brought to you by Architectural Systems Incorporated. Find a rewarding and innovative career with Architectural Systems Incorporated, turning any concept involving metal into reality. And this kickoff report, I think it's your turn. I like it. Don't kick off your next project without a trip to Forge Build, as they are located on Church Street.
Onside kick.
Onside kick.
It did not go 10 yards.
Well, that onside kick was just brought to you by Forge Build, and they're on Church Street in the Rome area. You'll find all supplies and tools for any project. Give them a call today at 417-678-4488. You know, I don't know. We'll gives Cassville a short field here, Brant. 22-7. They lead, and now we're looking at a minute 17 on the clock, and they get the ball to start the second half as well.
I don't know.
42-yard line is where they officially put that. So will Cassville go through the air here, or will they go on the ground a play or two? Let's see. This big first down means a lot here. 15 on the play clock. First attempt from the 42. He is passing, rolling out, and the receiver
hit
slipped.
the ground.
He did not catch that.
He tried to sell it.
Yeah, I don't blame the guy.
Yeah.
That's old Roark. But that stops the clock as Stearns was rolling out here to the near sideline, and pass did hit the grass, incomplete. So that stops the clock with 1:12 here in the second quarter. Halftime, we will be giving something away. We'll be checking out some area scores. Brand always has some stats up his sleeve. Under center, quickly they are looking to throw, rolling out this way again, and caught on the near sideline by Roark. It's not enough for a first down, I don't believe. Nope. Third.
Be about an 8-yard gain to Aurora.
Yeah, third and about 2. Yeah, it was. Third and about 2. But he didn't get out of bounds. I thought he did. The clock's still ticking. Did you see him? Did you think he got out of bounds?
He may have went out of bounds going backwards.
Hand off to 31 around the right side. Freeze holds on, and that's Camden Beebe. Now that does stop the clock with 38.9 seconds. Another first down for Cassville.
Camden Beebe on a 9-yard run. Still just that simple play, that outside run right off a tackle.
38.9 seconds, and they're right outside the red zone. First and 10 from the 23.
James Powell follows Roark across the field. He's got him one-on-one. He does have safety help back there.
And
they're going to shoot for him.
Nope, over the head of 18, who was Mace Bredesen.
Good coverage there by Diaz. Step for step with him.
Stearns, the quarterback, first-year starter, junior, listed at 6 foot 150, but he's handled the offense so far. As we had, who was it? Bodie Rose.
Bodie
for
Rose.
about 3 years.
Felt
starter.
like for about 15.
I know.
We said that name for years.
Didn't we want his birth certificate checked like 2 years ago? Stop the clock. Second and 10 for the 23.
34 seconds
shotgun.
left.
34, sorry. He's looking to throw it to Roark over there. No, instead, that hit the ground as well, didn't it?
He's going to say.
They said he caught that? I guess it's 25, who is old Castleberry, who had a TD earlier. I thought they scooped off the ground.
They sure look like it.
They didn't. No, they're saying 8-yard gain for Castleberry. Cassville called timeout. Dive. So another timeout. Brought to you by Heller Heat and Air. Give them a call. It is fall, y'all. Fall Furnace checkup at 417-670-402. Third and 2. Now they're saying third and 1. So he got 8 or 9 on that one. But so they have one timeout left, Brent. So I saw that wrong. Good catch on the scoreboard. You can see the scoreboard better than I can.
Yeah.
But I swear.
Well, the official did point our way. That's why I was confused why Aurora would call a timeout there. But it was Coach Weldy, and that does make sense because he wanted this opportunity that he has right here. Third and 1, and they're about on the 14-yard line. We still got man-to-man coverage over here. We do have safety help. It's a handoff.
Right side, and he gets it. Did he get in?
Touchdown.
I can't see who it was.
Touchdown. 14-yard run by number 31, Camden Beebe, for the touchdown.
How long? How far?
A 14-yard run. So that will make it 28-7 with 19 seconds left, and Cassville does get the ball at halftime. So what momentum Aurora did have disappears quickly, under a minute, with the Cassville drive. All right, they line up for the PAT. The hold is there. Kick is up, and it is
no good.
good.
No, wide
no
left.
good?
Wide left.
Wide left, 28-7. That's where the score will stand. 19 seconds left. Hound Dog has all 3 timeout. I don't know if Coach Klein will try to do anything here or if he'll just be content to get into halftime.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the return, but haven't been very many opportunities to return because the kicker, he's had a couple touchbacks, and obviously up 28-6. He's had a lot of reps, too. This will be his, 5th kickoff of the night, counting the first one?
It will be.
And I know 3 of the 4 has been touchbacks. So Hounds will be lucky to get any kind of return on this one. You never know, though.
Diaz has almost broke a couple of them. You got Cody Parnell. He's back there, too, the senior, number 80. But so far,
now they're throwing tag team at us, dude.
yeah, tag team's back again.
I know.
Bringing it back to the old school here.
They are.
Cade Williams is kicking this line drive kick. He's kicked it at Diaz every single time. And it's a squibber. Bounces up.
Get it. Just go down. As number 3. I don't have a 3, Brant.
Hermain Valenciano.
Oh, Herman.
Yeah, Herman.
Yeah, okay. Good call there.
Yeah. He is a freshman. Yeah.
Okay, he was 1, and then it says 1 and 3. And you
Yeah.
got the updated one on the wall. Okay.
Valenciano.
All right. Well, first and 10 from the 36 with 14.7. Unless you just go for a home run here, I think they're going to need it and take their losses here going into halftime. As the Wildcats lead 28-6. As we'll tab up some stats and try to get some. They're just waiting for the clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now it is halftime. So we'll gather up some stats, try to get some area scores, and then here in a little bit we'll be giving a phrase that pays and giving us a 2-day, a 1-day pass for 2 with the Children's Smile Center, Silver Dollar City, and Talon Media. We're doing it again as we're teaming up. So don't go anywhere. Wildcats 28, Aurora 7. We'll be back after this. Sportsmanship reminder, sponsor is Access Family Care, where they have locations in Aurora, Mount Vernon, Cassville, Neosho, and Joplin.
All right, Hound Dog fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer on a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you're showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school athletic events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Talon Media.
Thank you, Brant. That sportsmanship reminder brought to you by Access Family Care. All right. Silver Dollar City, along with Talon Sports Media and the Children's Smile Center in Aurora, have teamed up to send you somebody special on a Silver Dollar City adventure. Thousands of local families covered by Medicaid have been turning to Children's Smile Center in Aurora for many years to get quality dental care for their children. If your child is covered by Medicaid, contact Children's Smile Center in Aurora for an appointment. They'll treat you like family. Okay, so let me find my first person. Well, we got to give the phrase that pays. So, first person called Janet with the phrase that pays. And this time it's going to be pretty easy, folks. But we could not do these broadcasts without sponsors. For these Hound Dog games, there are 28 sponsors. So the first person to call Janet at 417-489-2277, tell her the phrase that pays is 28. 28 sponsors is the phrase that pays. When she has that winner, she will text me the name, and we will announce that on the air. But I wanted to brag on these different special sponsors because, we've been all over the place this year, Brant. We even went to places we've never been before.
Places we never thought we'd get out of.
Higginsville, Lafayette County. Yeah, we've been to places, and we don't know where we're going to go next week. It's looking slimmer, like going to be in Aurora, but we'll hopefully know by the time we get home tonight. I don't know if we'll know by the time we get off the air. There's some crazy games that we'll get to as well, but we appreciate. We wanted to brag on the sponsors, man, because it takes. We have a small staff down there at Talent Media, but we could not bring you these games on the radio or on the web TV side without special sponsors. So there's 28 different sponsors that team up to bring you Hound Dog football, and we appreciate each and every one of them. And a lot of them, man, sometime we'll get the list out, Brant, but I guarantee probably 75% are alumni.
Yeah.
A bunch.
Once a Hound Dog, always a Hound Dog.
Well, DKOD, but and a lot of former players as well.
Yeah.
There's male and female, but there's some different, just looking at the list, there's some different dogs that put that uniform on. We appreciate each and every one of them. All right, so when she calls or when she texts me, I'll spread that. But we appreciate Silver Dollar City, Children's Smile Center from Aurora, and Talent Media teaming up. And we've had some different folks win it. If you have won it before, next, let somebody else win it, as you're out. Yeah, only one-time winner each year. But it is something cool. So we give some different stuff away at times. The Wildcat Band, I'll tell you what, they got a little extra noise. They got a lot of participants, but they're pretty good. We heard them in the pregame and stuff. But this is senior night for them, so they will have another home game next week. They do know that. Cassville at least knows that much. As I think those cats were waving to you a minute ago.
They were waving to me?
I think.
Yeah.
There's some couple mascots down there.
I guess they don't know the Hound Dogs don't get along with other cats. I don't know.
All right, so the scoring summary. It started with Cassville. 4:59 in the first quarter. 19-yard run by Easton Hughes made it 6-0. And then the PAT was good to make it 7-0. And then a 10-yard catch by old Castleberry Made it 13-0 with 1:14 in the first quarter left. PAT was also good to make it 14-0. Didn't write the time down, but sometime in the second quarter, this time it was a 30-yard run by Mason Bryan from the Wildcats. Made it 20-0. There was a penalty on the PAT. It scooted it half the distance. They went for 2, and they got it from BB. Made it 22-0. But then Memphis Mooneyham went over the top for a 1-yard run to make it 22-6 with 1:17 left in the half. And then the PAT by Aurora Cassville was good to make it 22-7. But then just before half, as the fourth different Wildcat used Castleberry Bryan, this time it was BB. A 14-yard run with 19 seconds left before half in the second quarter. Made it 28-7. The PAT was just wide left, no good. And that is where we stand, 28-7. And Brant, do you have some stats for me while I'm waiting for the – and if I cut you off, it's because I get the text.
All right. Yeah, I got some stats here. Aurora looking better on the ground. Most of it came on that one drive. 61 rushing yards for the Hound Dogs in the first half, led by Mooneyham. He has 49. Will he be our first running back with 100 yards rushing this season? Second half will tell us. We also added on 40 passing yards there for a total of 101 yards in the first half, 7 first downs.
All right.
You did cut me off.
You cut me off.
That's all right.
Janet, thank you much. Lindsey Brogdon.
All right.
Is the winner. I believe we know her and her husband, Don. Lindsey Brogdon is the winner. So congratulations. You can stop calling now, as she is the winner. And, hey, I think this last week was the last of the fall festival, but then they'll still have all those Christmas lights. Don, you take your sunglasses. I heard it's pretty bright down there with all those sunglasses during Silverdar, or during that time with the Christmas lights. But once again, Silverdar City teamed up with Aurora Children's Smile Center and Talent Media. So congratulations, as thousands of local families covered by Medicaid have been turning to the Children's Smile Center in Aurora for many years to get quality dental care for their children. If your child is covered by Medicaid, contact Children's Smile Center in Aurora for an appointment. They will treat you like family. So congratulations, Lindsey Brogdon, and I'll let you get back to your stats.
All right.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you. All right, the Wildcats, they had 177 rushing yards on 19 rushes. I don't know what that average is. I could find it out, but that's pretty dadgum good.
That's a lot.
They also tacked on 41 passing yards for a total of 218 yards for the Wildcats. They will get the ball starting the second half, which will start here shortly. Braden Allen leads the Hound Dogs with 23 receiving yards. Mooneyham leads rushing yards with 49.
All right. Well, this halftime show is brought to you by the Strike Zone. Go by the Strike Zone for a fun family experience. Enjoy some great food at the 300 Grill and make some great memories with family and friends. Dine in or give them a call for takeout at 417-678-6400. A lot going on as the Wildcats lead 28-7. As we'll get to some area scores here in a minute. Brought to you by Crafton Cantrell Funeral Home, where they honor your loved ones with caring and compassionate care. At Crafton Cantrell, their goal is to lighten your burden in your time of sorrow. Go ahead and throw some at me, brother.
All right, Nix is 63, Glendale 21. That's a final. I guess that was last night.
It was.
No score from Seneca and Lamar yet. Here's a big one. Mountain Grove 22, Thayer 20 at halftime. No score from the Marionville game.
Marionville district opponent, possibly.
Yep, that one's neck and neck for 1 and 2, Marionville and Thayer. Carthage 56, Neosho 14 final last night. Republic 59, Willard 7 final.
A lot of Tigers there.
A lot of Tigers. Webb City 28 over Joplin, 19 at half. Adrian 28, Cole Camp 27. That's a final.
You were interested in that game.
I was. I've been to Adrian.
You have been.
It's really cold up there.
You were the fiddler.
That's right, fiddler on the roof. Secoxy 10, Ash Grove 6. Other local games, Branson 29, Hillcrest 0. Skyline 67, Diamond 7. Stockton 51, Pierce City 27.
Those were all finals from yesterday.
Carl Junction 17, West Plains 17. Mount Vernon and Monette. Monette leads 14-12 in the second quarter. Kickapoo 22, Ozark 19, Clever 0, Springfield Catholic 0 at half. Whoa. That's a defensive battle. Fairgrove 28, Stratford 7, Lebanon 35, Wayneville 0, Bolivar 7, Logan Rogersville 7. Cassville and Aurora, that's us. Mack County 14. East Newton 0.5. So East Newton's playing them tough. Reed Springs 21. Hollister 16.
Oh,
Reed
man.
Springs hasn't won a game.
They're hungry.
Yep, that's going to mess up our districts,
That's
ladies
a
and
bunch of
gentlemen.
hungry Teen Wolves down
There you go. Avon 19. Willow Springs 0. Forsyth 36. Buffalo 0. Parkview 6. Rolla 3. Appleton City, I don't even know where that's at. 24.
I do.
Jasper 0. Marshfield 14, Highland, Arkansas 14, Pleasant Hill 12, Nevada 7.
Wow.
Interesting. Greenfield 12, Osceola 0, and that's all I've got as scores.
All right, so a lot of different games going on. As just a couple minutes left here at halftime, brought to you by the Strike Zone once again. And then I believe they will add 3 minutes as well. So it gives us time to pay respect to a couple more of these special sponsors. But don't go anywhere, as the third quarter will be brought to you by Manny's Motors, as they're your hometown auto sales. Go by and see him at 22 East Church Street, across the street from the Hound Dog Water Tower for all your needed auto repairs and service. His number is 417-678-4466. We're going to take a quick break. We are back to the third quarter. Hounds trail 28-7 to the Cassville Wildcats. All right, some of the Cassville Wildcat players, Brent, have a little pep in their step.
They're all doing the Cupid Shuffle. This is the first time I've seen a team do a line dance at halftime.
Yeah,
Man.
you're right though. I think Coach Woods he would have ordered the code red next Monday at practice.
We would have.
If he'd have caught wind.
We would have done up downs until we couldn't move anymore.
Times have changed, though, right?
Yeah, they have. We're the old guys in the corner that don't understand anymore. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Is that what we are now, like the old guys from the puppets?
I think so. We're the ones that walk to school uphill both ways in the snow. We are, yes.
Oh, that is very true. Yeah, I haven't. I'll be honest, though, I haven't witnessed that as well. We've been to a lot of different locations and games and teams, and I haven't saw that. There's participation too.
Right.
It wasn't just one or two. I mean, it was almost like a line dance over there. For the ones that couldn't see it, like, wow. All right, so let's get back to business here as Cassville is going to be kicking from left to right.
They will be receiving.
Okay. Yes,
yeah, Hound Dogs are kicking.
So, dude, you knew what the Cupid Shuffle was.
I did.
Okay.
I've been on a couple cruises, and people do that.
Okay, so I'm impressed.
Right.
I'll be honest, I did.
I'm the old guy in the corner, but, man, I'm pretty down with today's – I don't know what the 6-7 thing is. I don't know what that is. That's weird, but all right.
Well, it's my turn. Not bad.
Yeah, kickoff report.
Okay, we're going to kick off with a kickoff report here, and then I will get to my live read. But Eduardo,
nice kick. That's going to the end zone.
All the way to the end zone.
Nice kick, Edward.
Well, don't kick off your next project without a trip to Forge and Build on Church Street in Aurora, Missouri. You will find all supplies and tools for any project. Give them a call today at 417-678-4488. As I was out there visiting with Sheila the other day, I know the temperature's changing, so they have wood pellet stoves and stuff getting ready for the cold weather. And speaking of just like keeping players safe on the field, Parkway Plumbing, Heat and Air care about keeping your home comfortable all year. Give them a call. They're downtown on Madison Avenue. 417-678-3839. So, back to biz. 1st and 10 from the 20 as they break the huddle with 15 and quick hitter to number 11. He gets some room on the outside, and he gets across the 35. And that's Roark, and that's going to be about where the ref's sitting, Brand, about a 17-yard gash around the outside just to start the half.
Yeah, it's the same play, Chad.
Yep.
Wishbone formation. The far back gets it, runs right off tackle. Kind of the vulnerable spot right now for the Hound Dogs. First play of the second half is an 18-yard pickup by Roark.
Look at Powell giving about a 20-yard cushion over here, Brant. And they hand it off again. And the blocker on the outside. Powell's getting held.
No, we got a crackback block on 18
good.
on Weeder. That one's coming back.
Well, there's a couple penalties. Yeah, Weeder's helping the refs out there. But I thought Powell got held as well. But so there was a gain on the play, but I was watching behind the play, and I'm just going to go ahead just call it. Don't be flagged for holding the wrong coffee. Choose the guard exchange at 22 East Olive Street in Mount Vernon, Missouri, and it was a crackback block, wasn't it, Brant?
Mm-hmm.
Guard Exchange is the penalty sponsor. Appreciate all the sponsors bringing you Hound Dog football this season. And
that's one of those player safety rules that they put in back in our day.
Yeah.
You could do that, just tee off on somebody that wasn't looking. But with the injuries the way they are today, especially the concussion injuries, they call that anymore.
All the way back to the 25.
Yeah, that's a 15-yarder. So it'll be 1st and 25 for the Wildcats here.
Wait a minute. Those sticks are all the way to the 47. Yeah. That's about first. And they catch the quarterback, throws it out of bounds as he fell down. Good sportsmanship there by Tarek Rackley helping the receiver up. But quarterback threw that one high and outside of the receiver's hand. So that's going to stop the clock quickly here. Eddie Albera checks in as defensive end for the Hounds.
2nd and 25 for the Wildcats.
Well, Hounds would love to hold this to a minimum gain. Quickly, pitch left to Roark. Fumble! Rackley causes the fumble, and good job. Eddie couldn't get on it, but Rackley, he knocked it loose. as that was to Roark, and now it's going to be 3rd and forever. Good job.
Lost about 10 more there, is that right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Rackley punched that ball out.
Yeah, it was on the 25. Now it's about the 16. So, yeah, about a 9-yard loss on the play.
3rd and forever here. 3rd and 30.
I think it's longer than that. He's got to get to the 47.
Yeah, it's about 3rd and 33, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, they do get up to center. He's looking to throw it. Got some time, no pressure. He has all day. Only a 3-man. Now he gets outside the pocket and gets some yards, but way short of the sticks. He got about to the 25, Brant. It was 4th and 30 from the 16. So if you want to give him 10, but I think we're going to see a punt here as this punt is going to be brought to you by Kings, if they punt, and I think they will, by Kings Auto Service. He's been locally owned and a proud Hound Dog alumni. He's your local import and domestic specialist. Give him a call today at 417-678-5454 as Rackley back on about the 40-yard line, awaits the punt, and they do get the snap off and a line drive kick, and it's going to go towards the out-of-bound marker. It does take a Wildcat bounce all the way about the 26-yard line. So, and that was, I think he said Roark was the punter. It was.
He kind of does a little bit of everything out there.
He does, and he stays on the field as a D-back now, as he'll probably be glued to Allen wherever he's at. But Hounds looking to cut into this lead. They trail 28-7.
That's exactly what they needed. They needed to come out here with a defensive stand.
Oh, man, if they could have got that a quick
scoop, that fumble, yeah.
Scoop and score, that would have been great. But, hey, we're not complaining. As a first turnover forced by the Hounds tonight. So Creasy's going to be shotgun this time. 1st and 10 from the 26. 2 receivers to each side. Rackley in motion, and they hand it off to him a little around the end. He gets across the 25, and maybe back to the line of scrimmage, Brett.
Yeah, he ran a long ways.
Is that technically a pass? It's kind of a.
Did he toss it forward? If he did, yeah, I couldn't kind of tell. So.
I've seen Kansas City do that, same play, the Chiefs with Mahomes. I think it actually gets credit as a pass.
Yeah.
So a pass for no gain on the play. You're right. A lot of running for no gain.
He ran about 30 yards to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
That's right. 2nd and 10 from the 26. There's 8:40 left here in the 3rd quarter. Brought to you by Manny's Motors. Shotgun is Creasy. He does get the snap, rolling right, out to the right, and caught as Allen across the 40 to about the 41. Give him 15 on that one, Brant, as Sean to Brendan Allen for the connection. And that's going to be another first down brought to you by Pettit Law Office. And still a lot of time in this game. Hounds looking to cut into this lead. They did trail 22-0, and now it's a 28-7. 2 receivers to each side. Memphis Mooneyham behind Creasy in shotgun. He does clap, gets snap, looking to throw it quickly. Screen to Memphis, and he gets across the 40, the 45, right at close to the 50. Started on the 40 with forward progress. I'm waiting to see where they spot that. About 9, Brant. There's a quick little screen there, and, man, when Memphis gets out in the open field, he can make some guys miss and get some yards in a hurry.
Yeah, and it was a good job. I couldn't tell what offensive lineman, but he got out there and kind of led the way for Mooneyham. You love it when those big boys get down the field and throw those blocks on those defensive backs.
Yes. Trips over here to the near side, and that one hand off to Lopez around the right side, and it's going to be close, and they lassoed him down, but I think that was Treston, wasn't it?
Yep, they gave him the first down there.
Very few carries for Treston, but the senior getting some yards there on the short gain on the play. And another first down brought to you by Pettit Office. And the Hounds are in Wildcat territory just across the 50 on the 49 as Creasy gets to the huddle with 25 on the play clock. Now there's 18 when they break huddle, so that is not a factor. Now there's trips to the far side, Brant. And Sawyer over here, shotgun snap. Creasy awaits it. and fakes the handoff to Rackley instead. Just tries to get what he can, and forward progress is going to put him probably about the 50, but showing Cassville some eye candy, and they didn't budge and bite for that, Brent.
Yeah, it's just supposed to look like that jet sweep, but to me, when you fake it that direction, you get people to move that, and then you run it in the same direction. You just give them a head start.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was a busted play or if that's a design play, but it didn't do much for the Hound Dogs. Lost one, in fact.
Took a takeaway 1 yard on that, so now they're back to midfield.
Clock ticking down to 6 minutes in the third quarter, 28-7, Wildcats.
Shotgun, snap, Creasy, and almost intercepted by 14 as, let's see who that is. That's old TT, Tristan Thompson. So far, they went away from the eye.
They went away from the run
had
game.
some success that last drive in the second quarter, and now we went back to the spread.
We've seen Aurora do this, just abandon the run game and throw it, and you see the Wildcats, what everybody else has done in the Big 8, just drop back in this soft zone, make sure you cover up Braden Allen, and now we're in a 3rd and 11. It's definitely 4-down territory, but it's a passing situation.
And he does get the snap and incomplete, as he was looking for Allen, but if he caught it, it would have been a 2-yard gain, if that. But I think we're going to punt.
Are they going to punt?
Yep. Try to pin the Wildcats back. Aiden Henry, a sophomore, checking in over here.
Last punt by Castillo kind of went off the edge of his foot. It didn't go very far. The first one was a good one.
We need another good one. He does get the snap. That one is a better punt. And caught. Number 15. He's got some room. Number 25 to 30. And that was old Mason Bryan.
Oh, they're going to call a late hit here, but it wasn't.
No way.
That's a weak call.
I didn't like it either, dude. Unless they're going to call something else, but
I don't think they are. They're going to call a late hit.
I saw it too. Softy. So that's going to give it to him about the, 45?
That's going to be a 15, so it's going to be up around almost to the 50.
Yep. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. I don't think the referee liked him hitting his nephew that hard. I don't know, something like that.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Sportsmanship award.
Yeah.
Or announcement.
Where's the turnover when you need it here?
It's right here.
And they do hand it off to 10. And he's tackled for a short gain on the play. And that's old Easton Hughes. Easton's a junior, listed at 5'10", 185.
Picked up about 2 on the play. Good rally tackling by the Hound Dogs.
Okay. They have spread the ball around tonight, have the Wildcats, though, Brant.
They have. They've had about 6 different runners touch the ball.
Stearns hasn't ran it a whole lot. The quarterback, he's normally handing it off to somebody. And he does have a touchdown throw to Castleberry, too. He fakes the handoff. And
right there.
About the time I say something, he gets across the 45 as kept the ball on the option there. Does look like it was enough for a first down. Of course, I had to say something, and he takes off around the right side for a first down. The power, I got that much power. Come on, man.
You do.
Well,
speak that turnover again.
I hate it if he tripped and fumbled.
But lost the ball before he hit the ground, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Under center, there he goes, and he gets it to 31, and he's stopped by Ibarra, Rackley. Who's on the bottom? Allen.
It's Camden Beebe. I think he's going to get about 6 on that carry. Bring up 2nd and 4 here. Ball already on the Hound Dog 36. 4:15 left in the third quarter, 28-7 Wildcats.
BB, he's got 8 points. He's got a 2-point conversion and a 14-yard run for them. Second and 5 from the 36. Under center is Stearns. And he hands it off. They go around the right side. Not much there. Rackley.
Oh, that may be.
No.
No flag.
No
Okay.
flag. As he shot BB out of bounds.
Shot a BB.
For a short gain, and that was Rackley.
Rackley did a great job there keeping outside
Back.
leverage. No.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
All right. In the third quarter, there's quickly already 3:20 left here in the third quarter, brought to you by Manny's Motors.
Third quarter's gone fast.
It has. And he keeps it again on the option, and he may be gone, Brant. 34-yarder.
Stern with a 34-yard quarterback keeper. It was a simple option play. Reed into defensive end. The end crashed down. Stern kept it. And no hound dog in sight. 34-yard run with 3:06 left in the third quarter. Brings the score to 34-7 for the Wildcats.
I think he's listening to the game in his helmet since I said, he hadn't run the ball much.
Right,
Next
you
thing
said he
know-
hadn't done much. Next thing, he takes over the game.
Yeah, man. Okay. 34-7.
All right, number 80, Driscoll comes in for the PAT. There's a snap, holds down, and
effort.
no good. Is it good? I can't see the goalpost, I guess. That looked like it was wide right to me.
Allen tried to block it. He laid out, did a Superman dive. No good. So it was, or PAT was good.
Yep, PAT was good. 35-7, Wildcats.
Well, that's the fifth. That's the fifth different Wildcat to score a touchdown tonight. One for Hughes, one for Castleberry, one for Bryan, one for BB, and one for Stearns.
Wow. We got one for Mooneyham.
Yeah.
One for Mooneyham. 35-7.
Hey, don't forget about Castillo's extra point.
There you go. All right, Hound Dogs will receive this one for the second time in the second half. Diaz and Parnell are back deep. Freeze is the up back. And that's Omar Freeze. There's 3 of them on the team.
There is. It's a freeze out in Cassville.
There you go.
It is probably the chilliest we've been on.
It is. It is.
But we're not.
No, it's nice up here.
comfortable here in the press box.
Yeah. Diana's got her hood up, but.
I got my sleeves rolled up. It's a gun show up here.
All right, kick. This one goes over to Parnell. First return for him tonight. Catches it clean, goes to the far side.
He's got
some room.
Gets
He's
across
got
the
some
40.
speed. Oh, he is stacked up about
That's
the
okay.
41-yard line.
Oh, the kicker, Caden Williams, just did his flex. He's the one that made the tackle, Brant.
Yeah.
Good job by Parnell there. Decent field position. He hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities.
He
Parnell.
hasn't. He hasn't.
I think
He's the one that came out late, right?
debuted in Seneca
Yeah.
because we had a different number, remember?
We accidentally called him the freshman there, but
Yeah.
he
for
is
many,
a senior.
Yeah, and he's far from a freshman.
Absolutely.
All right, shotgun, trips up that way, and caught by Rackley on the 45. And he gets right to the 50. About a 9-yard gainer on the play. As the clock tick, tick, tick. We're at 2:40 here in the third quarter. As this third quarter has went by fast. But Creasy gets the play into the huddle with 25 on the play clock. 2nd and 1 from midfield. They trail 35-7. 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun snap. Creasy awaits it. Memphis to his left. He hands it to Memphis. And there ain't nothing there. And going to give him a yard for forward progress maybe, but
He may have picked up the first down. They are waving it, so Memphis sticks his head in there and gets the first down.
All right.
But that was a hard-earned run right there.
yes. Another first down brought to you by Pettit Law Office. They specialize in personal injury, workman's comp, and estate planning. Give them a call at 417-678-2187. We're getting close to under 2 minutes now here in the third. Hounds need to score quickly here. Trips to the left. The option to the right. He does give it to Mooneyham, and there's nothing there. As they were on the far hash, going towards the Aurora sideline, and Creasy did option it to Mooneyham, and I can't see the scoreboard.
It was a loss of 1.
Okay.
Yeah, the option hasn't worked well for the Hounds. If we're going to run it, I'd just assume see us run it out of that power eye that gives Mooneyham an opportunity to use his vision and his quickness to find and pick and choose a hole.
Rackley and Sawyer's over here. Shotgun snap to Creasy. Quick hitter to Allen, and maybe back to line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
You know, another thing, though, we haven't been able to really, I don't know if we've had one all year, Brant, is a tight end catch.
Yeah.
It's just not even.
Well, we don't have many tight end sets. It's all
No.
split receivers.
Right. But nobody over the middle for a tight end like that.
Yeah.
Like Carpenter last year, we had that option at times. Not this year. Clock ticks. Now we're coming up on a minute. Trips over here to the left. Shotgun. Creasy's looking to throw it across the middle. Caught by Sawyers, and that's across the 40 to about the 36 or so, as Sean Sawyers with the catch. And the chain gang is moving the sticks, and now we're under a minute to go. How many did you give him on that one?
12 on that one.
All right, a dozen.
Enough for the first down. Great catch. Slant route there. Sawyer's got it. And put his head down.
He's lean. 6'3", 140 is what he's listed at. Tallest receiver for the Hounds.
And defensive back.
Yeah, we got Trips over here. Sean's looking to go for it all. He is throwing it for Rackley, overthrown. As let's see what that. Oh, Andon Goatney on the coverage, but Hounds were going for the home run ball there.
Yeah, it kind of looked like him and Rackley are on different pages there. Rackley kind of hesitated, and Creasy was going for it there.
Yeah, I don't know if they were on, like you said, if Sean thought Rackley was running a different route or whatever, but he kind of cut it off, but he was going for yard. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 37.
25 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Sean gets the snap and almost intercepted.
That was close.
Looking for Allen, and that's all Easton Hughes. He was proud of himself on that play. He did bat it down to the ground. Stops the clock.
This team does like to celebrate good plays. I will give him that with the Cupid shuffle.
Yeah. Well, it's senior night. They had like 15 of them, man.
Yeah.
We got 5.
Our time's coming.
Yeah.
Our time's coming.
20.7 seconds left here in the third and 10. Sean waits a snap. He does get it. Now he's looking to throw it. Instead, he takes off across the line. Maybe caught. He didn't go across the line. Okay. That's caught by Allen on the 25. So the sticks will be moving again. And I'm thinking that may be the end of the quarter, Brant. As this third quarter was once again brought to you by Manny's Motors. As get a hold of him. He's right across the street from the Hound Dog Water Tower for all your auto repairs. 417-668-4466. So there's 4 quarters played, and we're going to the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is brought to you by 4 State Dental Care. As Cassville leads 35-7 over your Aurora Hound Dogs. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter after this. Sean Creasy takes the ball around the 20, the 15, the 10. I think he's going to get in as he's all the way in for the score for 25 yards on the scramble. First play of the quarter, Sean Creasy on a 25-yard scramble gets in the end zone. As he did that, make sure there's no flags. 25 yards, Brant.
No laundry on the field. 25-yard scramble by Creasy makes it 35-13 at the beginning of this fourth quarter. Castillo on for the extra point.
He was looking to pass and went around the right side. I know your vision was blocked there, but he did get a block, and he took it to the house.
The kick is up, and it is through. 35-14. Start here, first play of the fourth quarter.
Did you get restricted with the angle? Did you see, was he able to get that? Yeah, touchdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go. Last time Aurora scored here, they chose to go with the onside kick. Will Coach Keim dial that up again? So far, Aurora's 0 for 2 on the onside kicks.
Well, that touchdown, once again, brought to you by Grant Baker Shelter Insurance. Who's serving the surrounding area for over 20 years. Give them a call for your insurance quote at 417-678-5404. And that extra point brought to you by Architectural Systems Incorporated was good. Find a rewarding and innovative career with ASI, turning any concept involving metal into reality. I believe it's your turn.
Is it your turn or my turn?
I went last.
All right.
Good job. Don't kick off your next project without a trip to Forge and Build. You'll find all the supplies and tools for any project. Give them a call today at 417-678-4488. They also do a party rentals. Got to wish somebody good luck tomorrow if he's listening after this kickoff. Eduardo Castillo kicks it all the way to the end zone, and it's going to go.
He touched it on the goal line.
So he's got to bring it out, and he gets across the 10. And maybe forward progress, but a dog pound. There's a lot of dogs tackling him on that one. Okay, I saw
That was a football.
I about flipped out. Saw something fly through the air. It was a football, not a flag. Okay, so he got up to, what, the 14?
14,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, I saw a fella the other day renting some tables and chairs for tomorrow, as I hope he doesn't have cold feet. But he used to be QB1. He played his last game here on Castle's Field. Jay Lee is getting married tomorrow. So congrats to Jay and Chloe. All right, hand off to the Wildcat. Rackley tackles up high again, Brandon.
Yeah, he does.
He's a feisty dog in there, I will say that. He sots. He don't care.
Yeah. What is Rackley listed at? He's listed at 130 pounds. He plays like a 200-pound linebacker.
5'6"?
Yeah.
130.
5'6", 130, but he plays like he's 6'1", 225.
Yes. They did get 7 yards on that carry. Did the Wildcats. I don't know which one you gave credit to.
I gave it to BB, not really sure.
2nd and 3, handoff around this side, and he goes down, and that's old Easton Hughes. But I think it was enough for the first down. Diaz on the tackle. Haven't called his name a whole lot tonight. They're saying first down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was. I gave
How
it to
many
him.
penalties have Cassville got called for? Not many.
3 tonight.
Oh, yeah.
3 total.
Not many. Not many. 1st and 10. Now the clock.
They should have thrown one on the Cupid Shuffle. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Extra celebration or something. Yeah. I'm just saying. Taunting.
Fumble.
Fumble on the play. How about taunting? Is that a form of taunting?
I don't know.
When you got like 6 guys.
I
doing a
felt
line dance or
disrespected watching that.
something? I felt weird.
Right.
I'll say that. But what you said, I was thinking of Coach Woods. I'm like, that just wasn't a different era.
That wasn't
Different
that's
era.
not going to fly back
It was
then.
before the internet.
It's changed a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 18. Ball back on the 15. Under 10 minutes here to play in Cassville.
All right. Under center is Stearns. And handoff around the right side. Not much there. That was a lasso. Who's that?
Who was
Eddie.
that?
Eddie Ibarra.
Ibarra.
Going for a hard hit of the game. Him and Rackley have been a couple candidates. Allen had a tackle as well, but Eddie did his own version of spin a Rooney there.
Going to lose more yards on that. And I couldn't tell who the running back was on that one either. Did you catch that one, Chad?
No, he got lassoed to the ground, though.
Mason, you're going to get that one.
Okay. You're in a giving mood.
I am.
3rd and 18 from the 15. This is a big play for this defense. We're under right at 9 minutes left here. 35-14, Cassville leads, and now they handed it. No, he's passing it, and he throws it all the way across. He caught that. Row arc across the 30 as over Powell. That was 4th and 18. Did he get the first down?
No, he didn't get the first down. I think that was
Okay.
3rd down. It's
Third
going to be
down.
about 4th and
Okay.
3. So they
4th
picked
and
up
3.
14 on that one.
Okay. 4th and 3. They're going for it. Man, this is a big down. It was 3rd and 18. That's what it was.
Man, what about
Man.
that throw right there?
Over the shoulder catch by Roark, but yeah, good throw by Stearns. Quickly up to the huddle. He's trying to get the. Did he Aurora jump on a 4th and 3? Are you kidding me? Offsides, yes.
Aurora did jump.
You could tell as soon as he ran up there, man, he was trying for a hard count. That hurts.
3rd and 18. Hound Dogs give up a first down on a penalty and a 14-yard
3rd and 18.
play.
You give up a 15-yard pass, and then you just go ahead and jump off sides. Who's our sportsmanship reminder sponsor? Access Family Care.
Yes.
1st and 10 from the 37. And another, no, he fakes the handoff, calls his own number, and tackled by a host of hounds, but the pile moves forward. Start on the 37. They're going to give him probably 8 on that, man.
Clock already under 8 here in the 4th quarter. 35-14, Cassville. We do have a Hound Dog that is slow getting up.
Can't tell. On his back. Hopefully it's a cramp. Cannot tell. Cannot tell. Mount Vernon takes the lead 24-20 over Monette in the 3rd. Well, I don't. No, it's 3.
32.
Freeze.
That is Freeze.
That's Zach Freeze, the oldest of the Freezes. So that stops the clock at 7:45 left here in the contest. 2nd and 1. Need a drink? Okay.
2nd and 1 here from the 46. Clock is running.
That was a big 3rd and 18 play.
It was huge. Huge.
Now another handoff. Across the
Picks up
50.
about 4 or 5 yards.
That's Hughes. Number
Hughes.
10 on the
That
carry.
will give them another first down.
I will say, you never know who's going to get the ball with
Yeah.
the Wildcats. It's spread out. Another first down, though, so now could be under 7 minutes by the time they snap the next play. And he hands off this time to 6, and he's caught by Rackley, but Diaz. But
Mason Bryan gets about 12 yards on that one. Another first down for the Wildcats.
looking like we're probably going to be trick-or-treating elsewhere next week, bud.
Yeah. Possibility. It's going to be either Mount Vernon or Hollister,
Hollister.
but we don't know which yet.
No, we don't.
And I really, speaking of algebra, I really can't figure
Hollister
out how
40, Reed Spring 28. But that Mount Vernon score. All right, handoff up to Gut to the 30. That's old Hughes again, Brant. Easton Hughes.
they do. Easton Hughes for another 7-yard gain on first down. 2nd and 3, 30-yard line. Clock approaching 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. The second half went by
It
fast.
has. World Series update. Bottom of the 5th inning. LA Dodgers 2, Toronto 2. Tied up. If you're DVRing it, I'm the spoiler. 2nd and 3 from the 30. Hey, we like baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I made my debut here 7 years ago. 6 years ago. This is my 7th year. But first game I ever did was Aurora Cassville, game 1. And my old partner, Wayne Roberts, and Aubrey Boatwright was the camera.
Oh, okay.
girl. But yeah, so years later, I got my wife and one of my best friends from high school here. It's kind of cool. Full circle. Just wanted to win. Another tackle. They want it excessive. Mason Bryan went down to the grass and he got some help by a couple dogs, but they did not throw the flag.
4th and 1.
4th and 1. Now we're under 5 minutes as they're just shredding the clock here. Dogs are still fighting, though.
They
I
are.
like seeing that.
There's no quit in
I
them.
want to see that. I don't want to see no quit, yes.
Watch
Milking
the
it
hard
down.
count here.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just jumped.
There
I'm
you
sorry
go.
to
Thank
say.
you. The quarterback wasn't even under center.
Yeah.
And one of their linemen just jumped
Oh.
off sides.
Wildcats doing a little crisscross there, huh? Make you jump. You like that? It was either that or Van Halen, 1984.
I went with Van Halen.
Should have went with Van Halen.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that kind of shows what kind of guy you are. That's fine.
Well, I work at a radio station.
Right.
Can't help it.
I didn't know you was a Mac Daddy fan like that.
Oh, I remember him, man.
I do.
4th and 6 from the 33, so that helps the Hounds, even though now we're at 4:20.
Watch the ball.
I'll get that penalty here in a minute. And no,
Broken
nobody
play.
there. So they're trying
Oh.
to scramble, and he throws it, and it's caught by Roark again.
Huh.
He just, dude,
10-yard pass play.
is he going to like work at the circus after this and be a trapeze artist with the toe tap? I mean, once again, well, that penalty a minute ago was brought to you by the Garden Exchange, where you won't be flagged for holding the wrong coffee. They're at 22 East Olive Street in Aurora, Missouri, but man,
Roark's a good
but
athlete.
there's a broken play.
Yeah.
You know, the quarterback turns around, nobody's there. He scrambles, buys enough time, and then Roark once again catches it on the sidelines. And now, Rackley just, I'm going to, Mason Bryan, he met again. It was a positive gain.
I don't think Rackley and Bryan's going to be on each other's Christmas card list.
No. Grosbach wants to check in, and they're saying
Get off
hit the
field.
bricks. And he's got to do his 40-yard dash. He's 6'1", 290. Apparently too many men on the field. Can't blame him for wanting to come in. And hand off to number 6. And tackled by double nickels. That's Martin Saviston. Now Grosbach gets to come in, and Van Oak coming out. Van Oak's been in there a lot tonight. Now we're under 3 minutes. Inside the red zone, 3rd down and 2. Still 15 on the play clock as they break the huddle with 14. Quick snap, hands it off to Hughes, and he's right inside the 5. As his
Used for about, what do you give them there, 10?
Yeah.
8 first downs in the second half as the clock gets close to that 2-minute mark. First and goal from the 2-yard line. I can't see from here.
All right, well, I'll be looking for the number to tell you. Will it be a different Wildcat? There's already been 5 different Wildcats to score. As the handoff, it's time to use for the 2-yard
In
touchdown.
for the touchdown. Same play they've ran all night, just off tackle there with the lead blocker. Leads to pay dirt again, 41-14 with under 2 minutes left in the contest. And that outside run has just been the kryptonite to the Hound Dogs tonight. Have no answers for it. As Cassville comes in for the PAT, everybody's set. Snap is good, holds good, kick is up, and it is good. 42-14. Hound Dogs are right at that average that they've been giving up this year. It was 41.8, wasn't it?
Yep.
So giving up 42 tonight.
Yeah. Last week is about the same.
Yeah.
And they're, I think, off on their average on, or no, they're close again on the points too.
Yeah, what's our points? It's right around 18 or something like that, isn't it?
I don't know. I got rid of it.
Here it is right here. 19.1.
19-1.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Again, we got Parnell and Diaz back to receive. Freeze is the outback, Omar.
they haven't. We have not had a special teams touchdown all year. Not a punt return for a touchdown or a kickoff return, right?
Yep, got a new kicker in for the Wildcats, Diego Harris. I'm sure that's not right.
He's a senior.
Harris.
Senior getting a shot.
And he kicks it deep.
Yeah. All the way to the 8-yard line. Rackley does get it. Or no, that's
Diaz,
I'm sorry. 25. That's about all. Yeah, 20 and 21, but it was 20, wasn't it? Well, go down swinging. 42-14. Hounds. That streak's going to climb to 23, it looks like, Brant.
Yep. 148 left in the contest. 42-14. Wildcats over the Dogs.
This fourth quarter brought to you by Four State Dental Care, building beautiful smiles in Southwest Missouri with 3 locations to best serve you. With the house insurance and benefit plans, they ensure your smile will be beautiful at an affordable price with Four State Dental Care. The post-game show is going to be brought to you by Doty Trash Service. We'll get to that here momentarily, not far, as this second half has went by fast. Creasy gets the shotgun snap, and he's throwing it and almost intercepted, but Sawyer's streaked down the sideline, and he didn't see it coming, but it was high out of bounds. Incomplete. The post-game coaches interviews brought to you by Conran Welding. The hard hit of the game sponsor is Hound Dog Barbershop. We've had some candidates for that. As Brent been keeping some notes on that one. There's a Hound Dog Barbershop. Corey Gray is located at 222 South Madison Avenue, downtown Aurora. Man's place to get a haircut. Open Tuesday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the player of the game is brought to you by Tom Williams Machine Shop. Have to look at that as well. Shotgun snap. Creasy gets it. Now he's running for his life, and he's just going to have to get out of bounds. Started on the 27. Some late action going on there as Wildcat and the Dog. That was old Martin Saviston. They went flying out of bounds. No flag on the play.
3rd and 10 here.
So Hounds are going to finish the regular season. Looks like 2-7. Last year we were 2-7, and then 1 week 10 had the 10-year drought or 9-year drought knocked off and went in a district game. Creasy spins it. Caught by Sawyers on the 45. Going to be short of the sticks for a couple yards. Sawyers at least his third catch tonight, in my opinion. 4th and 3 from the 36. So
I've got 2.
2?
2.
Okay, I think you missed one, but it's okay.
I think I got them all.
I'm going to have to audit you.
That's fine. It's late in the season, man. All my stats are unofficial.
Yes, it is. So Aurora did get a timeout, Di. That's their good job there. That's their first of the half. You can take them home with you or not, or you can burn them. That timeout is brought to you by Heller Heat and Air. Give them a call for your fall first checkup at 417-678-0402. Get some area scores. Look at that area scoreboard. Brought to you by Crafty Cattrall Funeral Home after the game. We were interested in a couple different games. We thought there was a shot that we might get to host, but that may be to the wayside. We knew it was slim pickings anyway. We really did.
Yeah, if Mount Vernon wins this game against Monette, we won't host.
No.
We'll probably end up going to Hollister at that point.
Yeah, we'll have to see. 4th and 3.
We had movement all over the place.
A flag.
Yeah, they didn't get set.
No. Quarterback draw. Good idea by Sean. He knew there was no linebacker there in the middle, but you got to get set.
I don't know. That's just undisciplined. I don't know how out of a timeout you don't come out and get set.
Yeah.
Or at least make sure everybody's set before you snap the ball.
Yeah.
Illegal shift, Hound Dogs.
Okay.
So now it'll be 4th and 6, 4th and 7.
Now it'll be 4th and 8 if it was 4th and 3, right?
Well, the yard marker says 4th and 1. Scoreboard says something else.
Yeah, the sticks they got to go backwards. See, about 8, 7 or 8.
That's gonna.
So are they going for it?
4th and 6 on the scoreboard.
What? We're going to call a timeout. Well,
We called a timeout on
yeah.
a dead ball.
Well, it's 4th down. So, this timeout's brought to you by Heller Heat and Air. Once again, give them a call for your fall first checkup at 417-678-0402. And this fourth quarter has been brought to you by Four State Dental Care. Got a lot to get to after the game as well. Got to remind people, I'll read the disclaimer again after the game, but if you do want to watch next week's game, you will have to create an account or go to Missouri High School Activities Association. I'll talk about that after the game as well, as they take over our broadcast. We have nothing to do with that. So we'll remind people about that, but it gives you a week to, instead of wait till the last minute. Now it's a shotgun snap to Creasy and another flag caught by Allen, and he didn't have enough anyway, so we're hoping it is against the Wildcats. We'll wait and see.
I don't think we were on the line of
There's only
scrimmage.
been 3 penalties against Cassville all night. And if it's against Aurora, they're just going to decline it and take over and probably knee it.
Legal shift.
Again,
Hound Dogs.
back-to-back illegal shifts. So that's going to be Cassville ball. We call that a TOD, right? Turnover on downs.
Yep. And that was a wide receiver screen out here that's on 4th and 8.
4th and 6 or 8, and you throw it for 2.
You throw it behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, maybe get 2 yards.
Yep. So Cassville will take over on downs, minute 2.
I would
hope they go into victory formation.
I'll bet you a soda that they will knee it here. Coach Clay Weldy being a former Hound Dog, I do not see them running up the score whatsoever. They got a safety guy back here just in case there was a fumble, but I'd say
or it's a trick.
No, and they're getting. I saw 17 in there. He's probably going to be a senior, isn't he? No, he's a sophomore. Cleanest guy on the field. Just got to check in, so they're getting some more players in there as well. That was need. So now it's under a minute to go. Clay Weldy stays undefeated against his
alma mater.
His alma mater. Got to tip our cap to him. He's not wearing one, so we'll tip ours. And the Hounds streak continues against Cassville. Well, if they played them again this year, that means they'd have to playing what? The district championship, which is probably very unlikely. So probably going to have to wait till next year. And that will be the last play of the game as Cassville comes away with the dub, 42-14 over the Aurora Hound Dogs. Like I said, the post-game show brought to you by Doty Trash Service. We'll see if Coach Kime makes his way up here. Post-game coaches interview brought to you by Conrad Welding. Hard hit of the game is going to be brought to you by Hound Dog Barbershop. And the player of the game will be brought to you by Tom Williams Machine Shop. So they are lining up, showing some good sportsmanship between the two teams as longtime rivals. Cassville comes away with the win, 42-14. Is that what it was? They already swiped it? 42-14. Okay, over the Hound Dogs. So we'll be back with the post-game show. Let us check some scores and get some stats ready. And a lot to come back with as you've been listening to Hound Dog Football right here on KSWM, AM 940, and been watching on Aurora Web TV. All right, the post-game show is brought to you by Doty Trash Service. Don't start a project without contacting them first. They make the cleanup easy. Give them a call at 417-678-1350 for your next project cleanup. And we are going to be joined by Coach Ty Kime. The post-game coach interview is brought to you by Conran Welding, where they specialize in fencing, equipment repair, railings, corrals, and much more. To schedule your next project or repair, give Conran Welding a call at 417-229-6353. And we are joined by Coach Ty Kime. Coach, thanks for coming up. As took on a very tough, gritty Cassville team. We saw they had like 14 or 15 seniors. Their biggest losses of the year have been by 11 and 12 points. Knew it was going to be a tough task. We talked about this morning the long streak that they have had over the Hound Dogs, but Hounds fought. But here at senior night, they had a lot going on. But your team fought till the end tonight.
Yeah, for sure. We just got to figure out how to start a little bit better. The first couple drives offensively, the first couple drives defensively, we just kind of waiting for somebody to do something instead of just doing our jobs. And that's on us as coaches. We've got to, figure something out on the pregame stuff or something, maybe make things easier for them as they come out offensively or defensively. But we settled in there, and you can see, obviously, as we went through the game and in the second half, we started making some stops. And, here in the third and fourth quarter, we had them fourth down a couple times, and just they made some great plays, and we didn't. And, we just need to next week get off on a good spot and kind of roll from there. So, again, just proud of the kids, their effort and things like that. We just need to start off a little better than we did tonight.
Well, and also obviously looking here at the scoring center, and Coach, Hughes gets one, Castleberry gets one, Bryan gets one, BB gets one, Stearns. They spread the ball around and worked very. The quarterback did a good job spreading the ball around, but they like to run the ball, but they did what they had to do to win the game. But they're looking to be home next week, and we're still kind of wondering. We think we're going to be on the road probably.
Yeah.
We just saw Mount Vernon took a 3-point lead against Monette, so we may be going to Hollister or we may be going to Mount Vernon. We still could possibly. We don't know.
No.
Just a lot of things, but any given week in the Big 8, you just really don't know. You got to show up to play, but it's funny to look at these scores and be like, wow, holy cow. But saw you this morning with the fundraiser giveaway. So it's twice today we've seen each other, but did we get out of the game fairly healthy?
Yeah, we did. Even some little dings at the end. We're still pretty healthy, just not as deep as what we have been early in the season with some injuries that have lingered and things like that, and that affects us on special teams of guys not getting any break plays. Tarek Rackley played a great game tonight, and he doesn't get too many breaks, and Diaz as well. They're both playing both at and we try to give them some breaks, but they're just too good athletes to not be off the field. So overall, I haven't gone in and talked to them yet, but overall, right. I think we're pretty good and sets us up well for next week.
Whoever it may be.
Yeah, whoever we're at and whatever we're doing, and we'll just kind of concentrate on us for a little bit, and then, if it's down at Hollister, that'd be a great trip, and if it's at home, be even better. If it's,
in Mount Vernon,
across the bridge, then we're good to go. So, excited about this opportunity, and hopefully we can just extend our season and get some more weeks of practice and things.
Yeah, like you said, clean slate. This last week of the regular season, so next week we will find out probably by later tonight or tomorrow where we're going to be. But regardless, it could be 3 different teams, so we really don't know. Probably Hollister or Mount Vernon, but we don't know where. I guess more to say to that. But appreciate you coming up, Coach. Just seeing like that. Our big junior class next year, that could be your senior class instead of a 5. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Experience. We've talked about it. Yeah. It's hard to gauge that. So
I wouldn't trade these 5 seniors for anybody, though. They are some great kids, and they're fun to be around. And I hope I can be around them a couple more weeks. So that's where we're at.
All right. Once again, the post-game coaches interview brought to you by Conran Welding. As we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with some stats and some area scores after this. All right, we are back. Appreciate Coach Tykheim coming up, visiting with us, giving his take on the game. And the post-game show is brought to you by Doty Trash Service, where you really do need to contact them before you start a project, and they will make the cleanup easy. 417-678-1350, and that the coach's interview was brought to you by Conran Welding. Give him a call for your next project repair at 417-229-6353. I appreciate that Lost Dogs deal he made for me a couple of weeks ago as well. And the hard hit of the game. Had a couple there from a Hound Dog Barbershop, located at 222 South Madison Avenue, downtown Aurora. It is a man's place to get a haircut. Open in the morning, Tuesday through Friday, but in the 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and in the morning, early bird gets the worm, what my dad used to say, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Corey Gray, another former player and alumni, will take care of you. So, the hard hit of the game, we had a co-candidates.
Yeah.
As Eddie Ibarra had a big hit and wrapped a Wildcat up and threw him down for a loss or right at a no gain. That's a one. And then Tarek Rackley, all 140-ish pounds. He had another hit as well. So we're going to give hard hit of the game, brought to you once again by Hound Dog Barbershop, a man's place to get a haircut. And then we got to get to the player of the game. That's brought to you by Tom Williams Machine Shop. They've been offering quality work to the Ozarks for over 40 years. Contact them for all your big welding project needs at 417-678-3723. And Brent, we kind of had to look at some of the stats here. I think we come to a consensus.
Yeah, I think so. Most of the yards in the first half on the ground was Mooneyham on limited touches. The guy got over 50 yards of ground game going, and then he had some receptions in the air, another 15, 20 yards there.
Yeah, and some tackles.
And some tackles. We could have gave it to Creasy. Creasy's got the player of the game several times this year, so I don't want to not mention his name because he had over 100 yards passing and a rushing touchdown. But today, player of the game, touchdown, 50 yards rushing, and 20 yards receiving.
Tackles.
We'll go with Supermoon there, Mooneyham.
Supermoon.
There
Mooneyham.
you go. Mooneyham.
All right. So congratulations to them, players there. So did you have some stats or?
Yeah.
Or you want me to do this summary, whatever?
No, I got some stats here. Tonight, the Hound Dogs on 23 rushing attempts had 88 yards of rushing on the ground. Creasy was 12 for 23 attempts, 12 completions for 105 passing yards, which the total Hound Dog yardage for the night was 193. Wildcats had over 299 yards on the ground tonight and another 65 in the air, so they total out with 364 total yards tonight, outgained the Hounds by almost 100 and some yards. Apparent on the scoreboard, they controlled the clock. So, 15 first downs to Aurora's 12 downs. Mooneyham led the way on the ground with over 50, and Allen in the air with 26.
All right. Well, thank you, Brant, for that. I know it's hard, especially with the glare, to keep everything going, but you always do a good job on the stats. So I'll give the summary real quick. 19-yard run by Easton Hughes with 4:59 in the first quarter made it 6-0. The PAT was good to make it 7-0. Then with 1:14 in the first quarter, a 10-yard catch by Castleberry made it 13-0. And the PAT was good to make it 14-0. Then in the second quarter, a 30-yard run, this time by Mason Bryan, made it 20-0, and they went for two and got it and made it 22-0 Cassville. With a minute 17 left before half, 1 yard punch in over the top actually by Mooneyham made it 22-6. The PAT was good to make it a 22-7, and then 28-7. I'm sorry, and then BB with 19 seconds left before half had a 14-yard run to make it a 28-7 at the half. Then in the third quarter, Stearns, the quarterback, had a 34-yard run to make it 34-7. The PAT was good to make it 35-7. And then Sean Creasy went around the right side, down the sideline for a 25-yard run to make it 35-13. The PAT was good to make it 35-14. But then Easton Hughes got his second TD of the night, 2-yard run this time to make it 42-14. And the PAT was good to make it 42-14, and that was your final. Cassville goes on with another win. That's their 23rd win in a row against the Aurora Hound Dogs. All right, before we get some area scores, I want to remind people about next week and give you some homework if you want to view next week's game, the Aurora game, which we don't know where we're going yet. But changes to Talon Media Web TV coverage. To all viewers who follow our Web TV and YouTube broadcasts of Monette, Cassville, and Aurora, Missouri State High School Activity Association rules will be in place for the postseason. Beginning with Week 10, the first round of district play, we will no longer be able to carry our video broadcasts on our websites of Monette, Cassville, and AuroraWebTV.com or stream them on YouTube. For us to be able to stream the video of these games, we must route our broadcasts through mshsaa.tv. Please go to this web address at mshsaa.org and get familiar with their page if you want to continue watching our broadcasts. It's not our fault. We are sorry. You may have to create an account and log in Misha. We'll be requiring a fee, I know, to view each postseason game. These unfortunate circumstances are beyond Talon Media's control, and they're now under the thumb of the Missouri State High School Activities Association rules and guidelines. In the past, we were able to offer playoff games up until the state championship as free viewing to area fans supported by our sponsors. But this is no longer possible with football games beginning in Week 10 of district, which is Week 1 of the playoffs and district play. So it's now under MSHA regulations and streamed only through mshsaa.tv. As in the past, Talon Media and Talon Sports Network will continue to offer free of charge our broadcasts on the radio stations KKBL, KQMO, and KSWM, as well as free streaming audio at www.radiotalon.com and through our free apps in Apple and Google Play stores on your mobile devices. These restrictions will only affect the video broadcasts. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
But like Brant said earlier, don't wait till next week at 6:30 to try to create an account or log in. It may be more difficult for you if you want to choose that route. And I can't even tell you exactly what it's. I know it's somewhere maybe between $10 and $12 with inflations and tariffs. I don't know. It may be more this year. I don't really know. But anyway, you'll have to go create an account and find out. But we still will have that option for the folks that want to ante up and pay that. So thank you, Janet, for making sure we had that disclaimer just to let people know. And before we get to the area scoreboard and sign off, I will say this coming Wednesday we're doing something special called the Haunted Hour at 3 p.m. on KSWM, KQMO, KRMO, and KKBL, all four sister stations of Talon Media. We will have a district show, a preview show to show and let people know exactly who is going where, may even give our predictions a little bit, but we'll have all this lined out before then. By then, we'll know where each team's going, and some of the teams we've got to see play. And, and if Aurora gets knocked out next week, then if we can make it happen and it works out, we might be able to go do a field trip in Marionville or something. We've done that in the playoffs in the past, and it's always fun to go over there.
Yeah.
It's a different animal over there.
Yeah.
But we haven't got to call the game in the turf yet.
Yeah.
The new turf, the new Smurf turf over there. So that'll be cool. So let's get to the area school board, and then we'll get to sign off here. As let me find that one, Brant. Where is that? Okay, the area school board. The area school board is brought to you by Craft and Cantrell Funeral Home, where they honor your loved ones with caring and compassionate care. At Craft and Cantrell, their goal is to lighten your burden in your time of sorrow. I did see. I don't know if you're updated, but I did see Mount Vernon kick the field goal, and they were up 42-36. Last update I had on that. I don't know what yours says. It is 42-36 in the fourth. On that one, we were concerned because we had an opportunity to maybe be playing Mount Vernon, or we might be playing Hollister, we don't know.
We don't know.
Talk about Phil Collins, man.
Yeah. Land of confusion.
Good job.
Got you.
All right. What you got?
All right. Last night, Nixon 63, Glendale 21. Lamar beat Seneca 29-28. Could be a little misleading.
Yeah.
Seneca had nothing to play for, so we don't know if the starters played the entire game.
Right.
If it was me, I'm probably resting some people.
And they get a bye next week.
And they get a bye next
more
week.
likely.
So, congratulations, Lamar.
Yeah.
We don't know. Mountain Grove 42, Thayer 34. So Thayer suffers its first loss. Could be some playoffs ramifications there in Marionville's district.
Yeah.
Because Thayer was undefeated, Marionville with the one loss. So we'll see what the district plays out there.
There never was a score reported for the Marionville.
No.
What that?
Marionville Miller, no score.
Okay.
Warsaw 86. How do you score 86 in a game? Pleasant Hope 6.
With the turbo clock.
With the turbo clock. Carthage 56, Neosho 14, Republic 59, Willard 7, Webb City 42-28 over Joplin, Yo Adrian 28, Cole Camp 27, Ash Grove 12, Sarcoxy 10, Branson 29, Hillcrest 0, Skyline 67, Diamond 7, Stockton 51, Pierce City 27, West Plains 34, Carl Junction 30.
That's updated.
Updated Mount Vernon 42, Monette 36. Monette with the ball and driving inside of the 30-yard line.
Inside stuff there.
Yeah, Clever 13, Springfield Catholic 7. That's a final. Fair Grove 35, Stratford 7. Lebanon 56, Wayneville 7. Logan Rogersville over Bolivar 14-7. McDonald County blanks East Newton 28-0. Hollister 56, Reed Spring 42.
That's the most Reeds has scored all year and still can't win because they give up 56.
Ava 77.
Whoa.
Willow Springs 36. Forsyth 43. Buffalo 0. Parkview 18. Rolla 16. We'll see them next year. Maybe. Butler 14. El Dorado Springs 0. Appleton City, still don't know where that's at. 52. Jasper 0.
I had a cousin used to coach varsity girls
Really?
basketball up there. It's towards Warrensburg, up that way.
Pleasant Hill, no score from halftime in Nevada. Pleasant Hill 12, Nevada 7. And that about does it for the area scores.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Well, appreciate each and every sponsor, too, that brought you a Hound Dog football this regular season. Next week will be districts in the playoffs. But now it looks like a Monette inside the 5-yard line trying to tie that score up with Mount Vernon. That does have the district Class 3, District 6 ramifications going on there with the Mount Vernon. Right now they're in third. Yeah, right now they're in third ahead of Hollister. So it'll be interesting to see how that game shakes out. But we are out of time, and I appreciate each and every sponsor and everybody that had a hand in this back at the station. You will hear all these different sponsors on the outro. Once again, when you see some of them or you're out and about in some of their establishments, thank them for bringing you Hound Dog football because we couldn't do it without each and every one of them. Well, it's time to get out of here. So I tell you what, be safe out there and be kind to one another. And for my lovely wife and partner, this is Chad Outlaw Jr. Estes. I promise I'll see you all on down the trail.